Yeah, I said hello. So what?
Uh,
Oh.
you are live on the YouTube and you are first on the on the application here on the app. So what's the topic right now? Because I'm reading that it's like it's about the God, atheism, and everything else. So
The topic that you like.
what about the God, for example?
Yeah, we can
How is
talk about
your
God.
I'm not just to be sure, right now I'm not very religious people or something like that.
Okay. And
And you are religious, if I may ask.
I'm not. I'm an atheist.
Hmm. Okay. So what you can say about the God, for example,
Which
if you
God?
are atheist? Mm, for me, it's the same.
You mean
Everything
it's the same?
is. Uh, everybody want to believe something will change after the death, and it's like mm, that our lives will be great after after all. You know what I mean?
I don't.
Uh, okay. mm, Jesus, Allah, and everything. Uh, it's always about the savior of your life. And I don't want to offend anybody or something like that. I'm from the Christian family and everything, but it's always the same that we are just believing in something maybe doesn't exist.
Okay, but obviously there are differences between those gods. For example,
Hmm.
Jesus and Allah are not the same gods, okay?
Hmm. Okay, okay, I'm here for that. Yeah, I'm listening.
Yeah, that's what I said. So you said they're the same. I don't think they're the same.
I think the idea of the most every religion are the same.
Idea of every religion. Okay.
Like not like the basic idea, but you are believing in something it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? And I wanted to hear from you because you said that you are talking about the God and everything. That you changed my mind.
What changed your mind again? Okay. Speak up. I can ask you specific questions.
Hi guys, hello everyone.
Hello. So, do you believe in God?
Yeah, I do.
Which God?
The God who created us, created everything.
Yeah, but which God you think created us?
It's the question is like there's no two or three. There's only one.
The question is how many gods you think exist. That's not the question. Sorry.
Well, if we just think about the terms of God, if we ask that how many gods, like which God, doesn't make sense because if there's two God or if there are two gods, they are not gods. The God terms means something one, something that's only one,
I think you have a mistake
unique.
here. I
So
think
what's the
I think
question
I
again?
think you're not aware of religions on this planet. You're coming from Mars or what?
Maybe.
Yeah, Hindu people believe in millions of gods, and they call God.
So do you think so? I mean, do Hindus believe in thousands, or hundreds of gods?
That's what they
How
said.
how do they
You
how
should talk
do
to
they
them.
even call?
You should talk to them, not to me, man. Like I'm talking to many kind of people here. I talk to Christians, Muslims, Hindu people, and Hindu people believe
Mhm.
in millions of gods. So it's your problem between you and Hindu people. Okay, you can figure out that problem later on. That's why I'm asking which God you believe in. Maybe you believe in Jesus. Maybe you believe in Allah. Maybe Krishna, Vishnu, Zeus, Ra. I don't know which God.
Well, even imagine I didn't believe in any god. I mean,
Don't believe in a
even
God.
if we just okay, let me just put it this way. Suppose that Jesus is God, or maybe the Hindus' God is the real God, or maybe Muslims' God is the real God. But eventually, there is only one God. If it
Eventually,
is
there's
two,
only
if it
okay.
is,
Which God you think is the only one God?
I think the one who created us and created everything.
Yeah, but which one you think created? Do you think Jesus created everything?
No, Jesus was a
Okay, if you
human.
say no, tell me which God you think created this universe. Why are you stalling, man? Are you Muslim? Like Muslims do this a lot. They are really ashamed of their God. They don't want to tell its name. Are you Muslim?
Yes, I am.
Then why the fuck you're not saying I believe in Allah?
Because if I say something like that, that's like making it obvious, and it sounds like there are many gods, and I'm choosing
No, it
my
doesn't.
mine.
It
It's like,
doesn't mean there are many gods, but it's obvious that people believe in many gods, different gods, right? If you look at this planet, since you just visited recently and you didn't check it all, let me tell you that
hmm
there are many religions on this planet. They believe in different
hmm
gods, not the same God. That doesn't mean there are many gods, but it's a fact that people believe in many different gods. That's reality. You cannot deny the reality. Okay.
well, my opinion is, even if it's Jesus, even if it's Allah, even if it's the Hindu god, whatever, I believe to the one, as I told you before, who created everyone, who created everything in the world. Even if
No,
it's
okay.
Jesus,
No, 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 no. You're bullshitting right now. It's okay, no problem. I already learned which God you believe in. Okay, so the question is, why do
Mhm.
you believe in this God?
maybe maybe it's because I was born in a family who believed to the same God.
That's a very good answer. Yeah.
Maybe
Uh,
even if I was born in a Hindu family or in a Christian family, high chances I was the believer and the follower of my parents' religion, of course.
that
But
tells a
to be
really good
honest,
lesson to many believers on the planet because, as you said, if you were born in India, you would be believing millions of gods.
of course,
Okay,
but it's
but
it's
that
it's
doesn't mean
something
there are
like
millions
that.
of gods, right?
Yeah, of course. There's only one God.
How do you know that there's only one God?
Because let me give you an analogy. Well,
Be
we
careful
called. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
with the analogy because many
W-
people give an analogy which favors for many gods. But anyway, go on.
mhm, mhm. I'm sorry if I make any mistake, but anyway, I will tell it.
I'm trying to save you from the
Imagine.
mistake.
Mhm. Let's suppose the salt. What is the salt? The taste of the salt, it's salty. If it's not salty, we cannot say it's salt. If it's sweet, it's sweet. It's not salt, okay? So what's God? When we say God, the one who created everything and nothing created that. If I say there are 10 God exist. So it doesn't make sense. There's
Why?
only one God.
Why it
If
doesn't make
yeah,
sense?
because
Why it doesn't make
how it's
sense?
possible because how it's possible that there's two, three, four, ten, hundreds of gods.
If one is possible, why not many? For example, let's suppose you are living in an isolated place. Let's say island, okay? And
Mhm.
you're the only person there. You look at yourself. You think that you are the only person on the planet? No. If you exist, you
Of
can
course
say
not.
that maybe there are other people like me also, right? So if there is one God, why not other gods?
Mhm. So it's like the question you're asking, it's like I say, who created the universe? Who
But
created
that's
the
your
universe?
question, and I don't think that that's a good question. It's a
So
false question.
eventually, even like someone believes that Jesus is the God, but the reason I don't think so because he was a human.
I don't care
And
about
again,
other religions. That doesn't make your religion true, okay? We don't have to talk about other religions. So
well, I'm
you
not
believe
here
that there is
to
only
like
one God, and I'm asking why. You said because my parents believed, and you just realized that if you follow that reasoning, someone must be wrong. Because if you were born in India, you would be a believer of
Mhm,
millions of gods. One God versus millions of gods, it cannot be true at the same time, right? You
mhm.
can't say there is only one God and there are millions of gods. You cannot use those statements at the same time. Like one of them must be definitely false. And maybe both of them are false, but both cannot be true at the same time. So when you're born in a family, that doesn't mean that religion is the true one. That doesn't mean it's obvious. You already figured that by yourself. Okay, congrats, by the way. And
So
the second
I
thing
mean,
is just because a religion says, hey, you know what? There is only one God. That doesn't mean there is only one God. When you say God is the one who created the universe, that doesn't mean there is the one, okay? Because you make a definition and that doesn't mean that definition is correct or there is something like that. E- Example, if I define Superman, if I describe Superman, that doesn't mean Superman is real. So you're saying God is this. What is that? The one who created the universe. Okay. But that doesn't mean that there is such a thing. It's just a definition. And we can define a lot of things. We can create a lot of imaginations. We can describe,
mhm.
define, but that doesn't make it real.
S- so what made you say like both the definition, one God and thousands of God, both might doesn't make sense.
I
So
didn't
you
say
think
doesn't
that
make sense. I said maybe
everything.
both of them are false, both statements, because if there's
Oh,
no God, that means one God exists claim is false. Millions of gods exist claim is also false because there's no God. If there's no God, those two statements are false.
so what do you think? Does everything made out of nothing create
I
was
don't know.
created out of
I
nothing?
don't know. What do you think? Yeah, Allah came from nothing?
Nobody knows about that
Okay, nobody knows about that also. About your question
because
about the
there's
universe.
about the God in terms of God. There's no start point and there's no an ending point.
Okay, and we
And
Well, we
that
also don't
what's
know
make
about
a
the
God.
universe. Yeah, we only see that space times began to exist. That's what we see. We don't know where the energy came from, or we don't know if energy has a beginning or not. Maybe energy was always existing because we cannot create energy. We cannot destroy energy. That feels like it was
That's why
always
we're
there.
not perfect. So that's
Doesn't
why
matter. We are not
we're not
perfect.
perfect.
Doesn't okay. We are not perfect. Doesn't mean a God exists. Also, doesn't matter.
So then in my religion, what we call something perfect, perfect is only God.
I don't
No one is
care.
perfect except God.
Just because you say there's someone perfect, that doesn't mean there's someone perfect. Okay, it's just a claim.
So
If I say that
mhm.
there is a perfect shit, that means there's a perfect shit. No. If I say that there is a
No,
perfect turtle, well, how can we
so
decide that?
so how nothing is perfect. Nothing is perfect. So
So
what is
what?
the standard of perfect in your mind?
I
What
don't
is the
know. I
standard
don't
of being
care.
perfect?
I don't care then because, like, even if we agree on something which
Hmm.
is perfect, that doesn't mean what you claim is true. Okay, you're saying that there must be someone
Hmm.
perfect out there who created the universe. That doesn't mean maybe the
Hmm.
universe is perfect. So what? Or maybe nothing is
Hmm.
perfect. Is there any rule
So
that states
which
that something must be perfect? Any rule like this?
so what do you mean by perfect? Is there
Like
any standard you
you
know
are the
about
one.
perfect?
You are the one who started using the word perfect. Maybe you should explain.
Because I know that nothing is perfect
Okay, if
except
nothing
God.
is perfect, so accept God. You didn't prove God exists. Why you're saying that God is perfect? First, prove God exists, then prove that God is perfect. This is all your job, not my job. Okay, you even didn't prove God exists.
So which side you are really? I mean, that's why I told you in the first place that make it obvious. It's like uh, I don't know what I'm talking about.
We don't know what you're talking about. That's
What
obvious to me also.
I don't know what I don't know what I'm trying to what I'm trying to prove to you.
I think your only job was to prove Allah exists, and you failed.
Yeah, it do exist.
You just
So what do you
claimed that
think?
he
What do you think?
exists.
Come on. I got a question. Got a question.
Mm.
You think everything in the universe that we have no idea how it is, where it came from? So you think it's just something that was created out of nothing?
Uh, okay,
I mean,
so
you don't you think there's
you
someone?
sound so silly when you say, "Hey, you don't know how everything came into existence," and then you are saying that I'm making some assumptions. No, I'm not making an assumption. I'm not saying that everything came from nothing. I'm not saying that. Okay, don't put words into my mouth. I just don't know how things exist. That's all. That doesn't mean God exists. That doesn't mean God created everything. That doesn't mean there are no many creators of the universe. That doesn't mean that. Okay. What I think is we don't know. That's all. People have assumptions. You have an assumption, and you don't have good evidence for that. And many other believers have different claims, different than your claim. They also don't have good evidence for it. They just claim.
So what do you think? Exactly. What do you think?
I
No God
don't know.
exists?
I don't know whether God exists or not. So if we say God is the creator, if you mean the creator of the universe, I don't know whether there is a creator or not. Maybe there is, maybe there are many creators of this universe, or maybe there is no creator of this universe. I don't know the answer.
So you gotta find out.
I hope
It's like
I can find.
you gotta choose your side, man.
It's not about choosing a side. It's about finding out the truth. Okay. So it's not about choosing.
Mhm.
Like, so seemingly you chose automatically because you were born in a Muslim family, and automatically you believe Allah is the real God.
No, it's not like that. It's not like
It
that,
was
bro.
like
It's
that.
not that.
That was your first answer,
Uh, that was just an example, bro.
but that was a
Even
good
if I was
example. That's
born
why
in a
many
Hindu
people.
family,
That's why many people believe in their religions. They're born in that religion, in that society. That's why they are Muslims or Christians or Hindu. Majority of them. Majority of them.
I mean, the example I used, like if I was born in a Hindu family, that the reason I say that was doesn't matter if I was born in a Hindu, Christian, or Muslim. Doesn't matter. The only mission is like to find out. I mean, even if I was in a Hindu family, I would say that. I mean, logically, I would say that there's only one. There's only one, not two, three, four, hundred. There's only
Okay.
one, and I
Oh,
believe in that.
what you're
Even
doing
if
is
I don't know.
What you're doing is like you're saying Asgard, okay? The word Asgard, probably you don't know that word, but if you knew it, it would be better. But Asgard is a city, let's say. Let's say it's a city.
Mhm.
And you say that, oh, there must be such a city, and you jump in a bus without looking at where it goes, okay? And you believe that you're gonna find it. And your case might be like this. And you can't do that like this. Like choose a religion, then try to find out. No, it doesn't work like that. Because you will be biased. You will think that that religion is true for no good reason. Only good reason is because you were born in that religion and you have been doctrinated.
I mean, you just tend to be indoctrinated with that sort of a God. That's okay. You just tend to believe over into that sort of a religion, which you just tend to born up with. That's completely okay. But now there's a question that is a question for the Muslim people. Whenever they just tend to perform their prayer, at a time of their prayer and up to, there's no any picture of a God. There's no any picture of an Allah in front of them. So what kind of God it is they just trying to believe that it's just some sort of an Allah. If there is an Allah, then there should be a picture, right? How they can basically pray over to some sort of a signs. I mean, yesterday I saw a guy which was a Muslim guy. He was just performing a prayer with one of the wooden box, with one of
Same question. Do you want to answer that question?
Are you talking to me?
Well, he was asking you. Like at least you're the Muslim. I'm not a Muslim.
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Can you repeat that?
Oh,
I would maybe.
okay. His question was why Allah doesn't have a picture.
Why he doesn't have a picture?
That was the question.
So that's what makes him unique.
Okay. So he didn't take a selfie to stay unique. Okay.
Bro, what I'm trying to say is he is not a physical thing
That's
that we
why
should like
no
take his
picture.
picture.
Okay. Okay. That was a
Okay,
really
the
boring
humans are.
question. I'm just joking around. That was a very boring question.
And did
Anyway,
he the one who asked this the one who asked this question? Did he send the same picture like two right hands?
which picture?
Check the chat. Someone
I don't
Jack
want to
sent
check.
that question. Is he
I'm not checking. Sorry.
Jack? Where did you get this information, this picture from?
Okay. You can speak to him in the chat box. Conversation. Seemingly, I'm not interested in. You asked the mic true self, and you're not speaking. And you also joined the previous room. Okay. That's weird. Alpha is asking for the mic.
Oh, thanks for making me guess.
Okay.
Prove God exists, Albert. Yeah, Bullock is asking me about proving God,
Can you do that?
and I'm always telling Bullock, Quran is the best proof for
Okay. Well, why
existence.
do you think so?
Why do I think so? Because we can find many things like
Like what?
to direct humanity, to direct people.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that doesn't prove God exists because other people can also direct people. Like one person can direct millions of people. We know that. that doesn't mean a god exists, or that doesn't mean those people are gods, right?
Okay, so let's give example from Bulldog. Okay, you know, Bulldog is if a Bulldog is a student, all right, Jack is a student, and he needs
Okay,
something to do.
Alfred, change your example. Don't
Okay,
use him in your examples.
okay, so all right, I'm just going to give example not from side of Bulldog.
Thank you
Okay,
so
so
much.
uh, if somebody goes to school, all right, so that person needs something to direct himself, right, to find the correct way to study, right, for
Yeah, that's why I said humans are directing other humans. That's why we go to schools, universities, right? We learn things from humans, not animals, not angels, not gods. So that means we are being directed by humans.
so do you think we are alone, like just being created like this?
Cool. I don't think we are created.
So what do you
Oh,
think?
about what exactly? Can you specify your question?
Okay, so you say we are not created.
I don't
Okay,
think we are created. I don't have any good reason to believe that we are created.
okay, who we are?
We are humans.
Okay, so humans just happened immediately or
Uh,
accidentally?
I don't know.
You don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
So to know that there is Quran.
I don't care about Quran. Why should I care about Quran?
No, I'm
Quran
not
tell a
saying.
lot of things that doesn't mean it's true. Why do you think Quran is true?
Okay, so have you ever seen any mistakes from the Quran?
Yeah, like Quran miss a lot of points. Like for example, Quran thinks that stars have been created after Earth. Quran thinks that the sun is rotating around this planet. Quran doesn't know uh, about embryology. Quran doesn't know where sperm comes from. And there are other things also. But I don't need to even go there. Like, first of all, Quran must prove the biggest claims, okay? Even if other claims are true, that doesn't mean, for example, God exists. That doesn't mean angels exist. That doesn't mean soul exists. That doesn't mean afterlife exists, okay? These claims don't have good evidence. And why should I care about other claims? Like, let's suppose many of those claims are true. Still, it doesn't make it from God. Here's the thing, Alpha. Let's
Yeah.
suppose I give you 10 statements, okay?
Okay.
And you check 9 of them true.
Okay.
And the last statement is, I'm God.
So
That means just because 9 statements are true, you check them scientifically, okay? They are true. Therefore, the 10th statement is also true.
no, I mean,
No, yeah, that's what I say. Like, if you check those things in the Quran, if you say, "Oh, look, this is true, this is true, this is true," wait a second, we cannot prove God exists, but that must be also true. We cannot prove miracles, but miracles must be true. Why? Because I checked some other things in the book; they seem true. Therefore, rest of it must be true, and that's illogical.
okay. So do you think science is going to prove, like, science is not having any idea about religion, right?
Science doesn't have any idea about religion.
Yeah, science cannot prove anything about religion.
Depends on the religious claim.
Okay, science is saying like physically, all right, physics, chemistry, or biology, right? There's three sections, three different topics, right? Like subjects, right? So do you think like we can see like there are lots of things about physics in the universe, right? So what they happened like this? I mean, what is the reason to be happen like this in the system? Do you think it happened accidentally?
What happened accidentally?
Like, think about the universe. Think about the solar system. Think about everything in the
Yeah,
universe. You can.
I look at the solar system. It's chaotic. I look at the planets that they're crazy. Like, have you ever checked Mercury? The first planet?
Um,
Did you check it?
like with naked eyes, no, it's not possible to check like this. But just
I didn't say that.
professional.
I didn't say that. You understand what I mean, right? So if you learn about Mercury, you'll understand that it's a crazy planet.
Why do you think so?
When it's day, it's too hot because it's rotating very slowly. And the night side of the planet is so cold, freezing. One side is burning, the other side is freezing. That's
Okay, there
crazy,
are
man.
there are not
That's
craters.
crazy. And that's another problem. But anyway, so if you look at the second planet, Venus,
Okay,
it's also crazy. Like we were not even able to send machines on the surface of the planet. We tried, they all, cracked. Okay, like they were crashing because of the temperature and pressure. The conditions are so crazy, and finally we kind of improved our technology or devices. Then we were able to take some photos, but still they were not surviving for long. They were resisting maybe 1 hour, maybe 4 or 5. I don't know how long, but in the end, they were crashing. So
so that's why
and
there are not craters.
if you look at other planets, you'll find different kind of conditions. Okay, and you will find millions of asteroids. They go crazy, like they hit planets, they hit moons. Okay, have you ever look at carefully on the moon?
Yeah.
It looks like a cheese, right? So
Hmm.
those are because of big rocks heading on the moon. We also have, but just because the planet is very active, we don't see those big craters frequently. Like there are rare big craters that you can see on this planet. But sometimes big rocks are hitting this planet. Okay, and how can you say that? Like, oh, there is an order in the solar system because there are many big rocks. They crazily floating in the space with crazy speeds. They
Okay.
crash. They crash planets, and I can't say that this is an order. If you look at how they rotate around the sun, that's also really
No, I
crazy.
I
If you check
think
one by one.
I think you should try to just examine a little bit more about the system in the universe. I have watched lots of documentaries about it, and it's amazing. There is an order. It's obvious.
No, it's not amazing, man. It's crazy.
Why it's crazy?
Conditions are crazy. Like I explained you, like things are crashing each other. Even planets can crash each other. It happened in the past, and it may happen in the future also. So this is crazy. I don't see order, and the sun is becoming bigger and bigger. It will, destroy closest planets in the future. And
Well,
galaxies, let's look at the bigger scale, okay? Galaxies are even colliding each other.
well, physics is the best thing to explain actually for this. Like turning
Uh-huh.
around this stuff. About
Not
universe.
God, physics, not God, yeah?
Yeah, I'm telling physics. Maybe
Yeah.
we can say that God is the creator of the physics as well. We can say like
You
this.
can say, like I can also say a unicorn farted and that's how everything exists in this way.
Unicorn.
Yeah, I can say anything, man. Yeah. And here's the thing. Like, do you think God is random?
No, I don't think so. God is random.
Okay. So then who created God? Like there's an order in God, then someone must create God.
Uh, so God was not created.
Oh,
Uh,
universe was not created. Also, you see, it's so easy, right?
no, we
If you
cannot
think
say.
one thing is not created, I can claim another thing is not created. So you say there's order in the universe, but it
Mm.
needs a creature. And you say God has also order. God is not chaos. God is not random. Why we don't say, okay, therefore someone created the God?
Okay, if we say like this, there is going to be the sentence like this. Okay, the creator of the God, the creator of the God, the creator of the God, the creator of the God. We are going to say like this, right?
That's not my problem. It's your problem, Alper.
No,
It's you created the problem, not me. You said who created this perfect universe? There's order in this universe, and you're the one who's starting this. If you say who created the universe, I will say who created Allah. I didn't start this. You just started it, okay?
so
And I can help you
if,
to solve the problem.
okay.
Yeah, don't
So
don't ask who created the universe. Okay,
no,
that's
I
the
can ask
solution.
this question. This is a very simple question.
Yeah, it's a simple question also. Who created Allah? But you're saying, oh, no, 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 don't ask because I'm afraid of infinite loops. Okay, I don't give a shit because you are the one who is starting this problem, not me. Okay, don't cry when you make the fire. Okay, it's your problem. You could say, oh, universe is uncreated. Look, it seems perfect, man.
So
I don't think it
at
has a
this,
creator. You
at,
could say that.
okay, at the same time, you cannot prove that God was created by another God. You
Uh,
cannot do that.
okay, okay. So what? So we are not able to prove something, both. Then why you make claims? Then don't make claims. Let's say
Okay,
we don't know how universe exists. Maybe universe has a cause or many causes, or maybe there's no cause. We don't know. That's all.
okay. So you're just talking about possibilities, right?
Yeah, because I don't know
Uh,
whether there is a cause or not.
uh,
If there's a cause, I don't know what are the causes. That's why I am an agnostic. I don't know.
yeah, yeah. Just possibility. God was created by another God. Maybe possibility. Yeah, maybe.
Why not? Why
Yeah,
not? If God can create universe, if God can create humans, if humans can create other things, why not, man? Why the creator of the universe cannot have a creator? There's already a chain, okay? Like God, according to your belief, God, humans, and the things that we created. So there's a chain here. There are three
yeah.
steps.
I'm going to say according to Muslim. So you're going to say I'm not care. I don't care about Muslim, right? Because according to Muslim, God was not created by God. And you're going to say
Okay,
to me, I
so
know
what?
that. No, no, I
Sure, I
know
don't
the answer.
care. Sure, I don't care because you don't have evidence for that. It's just the belief. That's why we're here, and like I want to see why you believe in that, and you're not telling me why exactly. You're just saying, "Oh, because I believe." If something has to be eternal, okay, let's say the universe is eternal.
Well,
Why
in
not?
my opinion, it's going to be like this. If there are two or three or five or 100 gods, okay, if there are like this, and X god or W god is going to say, "Oh, no, I'm going to create like this," and the other god is going to say, "No, I'm going to create like this," and there is going to be a chaos. There's going to be
That's
a
very
problem.
stupid. That's why I don't believe in Quran because this claim comes from Quran and it's a very stupid argument. Okay. So if you say that if there are many creators, there would be a chaos.
Yeah,
That's a just fallacious claim. Okay, so if you look at your phone, you can understand the mistake that you're making. Okay, and you can understand the biggest mistake in the Quran. The phone that you're holding right now has been created by many people, and
yeah,
definitely someone said, "Hey, come on, man, let's make the camera like this." And the other
hmm
guy said, "Okay, let's make the battery like this." Sure, there were disagreements, but they agreed. They created it. Even if there were disagreements, they created it. That doesn't mean they cannot create it. That doesn't mean they're like the phone is not gonna work. Okay, there can be problems on the phone, and there are problems in the universe. Okay, this is very similar to me, but that doesn't mean they don't exist. The universe exists, and the phone exists. So even if you assume that the creators had these disagreements, okay, that's possible. I'm not denying that. But that doesn't mean they cannot create something and it cannot work. You cannot claim that because we have evidence that even if there are disagreements, still we together can create things and those things can start working.
Well, okay, so that's why there are lots of types of phone, right? There are lots of things about the models of the phone.
Yeah, I
Like
mean,
why we
maybe there are many different universes. You don't know that. Do you think that God only created this universe?
there is possibility. So again,
Ah,
possibility.
okay, then don't bring other phones as an example. And maybe there are many, let's say phones that didn't exist right now because of the disagreements. So maybe let's suppose gods decided to create a universe, but they had a disagreement and they didn't create it. Okay, maybe that universe doesn't exist because of the disagreement. Okay, no problem. But again, that doesn't mean this won't exist. This universe is not going to exist. You cannot claim that. And maybe they had a disagreement about stars. Okay, and they kind of maybe found a solution. Okay, how to create it. Maybe they had a competition, and maybe they said, okay, who's gonna win this competition? He'll decide about the stars. Okay, because we have a disagreement. Okay, let's have a competition, and then the winner decided the stars.
Hmm.
Okay, hey, Ali, like you have the mic, you don't have to raise your hand. Okay. Hey, you're not audible. You are not audible. Audible. I think you have a problem. You're not audible. Mm, okay. Let's wait some minutes. Oh, you're talking about me. Speak to the mic, man. Don't speak to the chat because I don't read the chat that
The-
much.
because you muted me. I don't know why.
Yeah, I muted you and I don't remember why. But
So,
I believe I
man,
had a
I'm
good
just saying
reason.
what I'm just saying. What is your problem?
About what?
You're just you don't know what you're looking for.
I don't know
Just
what
you're
I'm
finding
looking
someone
for.
that cannot.
Who
Yeah,
told you that I don't
you're
know?
talking with the people because you're talking with people
So what?
like me, like the other ones, like the
Okay.
Muslims who cannot barely speak English,
Yo, you
and
think you barely speak
you don't know
English?
what you're talking. I'm
You
not
barely
talking
speak
about me. I'm not. I'm talking
about who?
like, what's your problem,
The
man?
other
Like, what's
guy
your
had the
problem?
same level of English, and you guys really speak well. I don't have any problem, man. I think you have a problem right now. Like, are you pissed off because I muted
What,
you for some reason?
you, man?
You
If you,
sound like you're
I
pissed
mean,
off.
like, man, I'm not here to say like prove that Islam is a true religion or the other religions are not. I have
Okay,
no
if that's not
problem
your
with that.
purpose, then
But
okay, what you're doing here then? What's your
Hello.
purpose?
then the people. So
I'm here
check
to
this out.
talk about
See what
God.
the
I'm
people are saying.
asking evidence for God. That's why I'm here, okay?
So what do you think, man? Just tell me what do you think, and then I
About
have
what
to
My
exactly?
voice is
answer it
clear.
for you.
You're
So do you
audible right
think no
now.
God exists?
I don't know. I just explained. Like you were not listening.
So man, even what you said, so many person exist. They want to like make a camera. Like imagine we're not talking about one God or many God. We're just talking about does God exist or not, even if it's one or maybe 100. I don't care.
Yeah, and he didn't
So
give
even if
us good evidence for that. So why should I believe that there's a God?
so, what do you think? Did phone created himself itself?
What do you think? God created himself?
Bro, we don't know.
Oh, you don't know?
It's just
Yeah.
it's not
Yeah,
the problem that phone created God.
and the answer of your question is many people created the phone, not one person. That's why I said at the beginning, be
Okay,
careful about
let's
your
suppose.
examples. Now you're proving many gods here, and you said there is only one
So
God.
be careful about yours as
You
well.
even
Don't-
didn't give the name of your God because you were so ashamed. Now you're trying to prove many
Bro,
gods here.
bro,
What's your problem?
I wanted to be like reasonable. I just
You're
cannot
not
say like my
reasonable.
God, Allah is
You're not reasonable because
man.
you're giving the example of
Listen,
a phone,
listen,
which is a device has been created by many people. That follows that then the
listen,
universe must have many
listen.
creators.
Okay, listen. It's not about how many God exists. It's about does it exist or not. It's your problem, right? Does it exist or not?
Uh,
Is it your problem?
yeah, yeah, it's my problem. And
So then suppose,
just because one thing has a creator, that doesn't mean
bro.
other thing.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
So just because phone has a creator, that doesn't mean other things has a creator. And you are the only one who breaks this rule because you believe that. Wait a second, I believe someone doesn't have a creator. Oh, who's that? Oh my God, Allah! Surprise! He doesn't have a creator. Okay, you are the one who believes that something doesn't have a creator. Okay, and when we look at the nature, when we look at the causes of things, we find the causes, and those causes are not someone. Okay, we see natural causes, those causes are not someone. Okay, so that's why when you say who created this, that's a false question because we know that there are multiple causes of things. Sometimes it's someone like humans or animals, and sometimes it's natural things. Okay, we look at the nature, we see things, they don't seem like someone, they're just something, they cause those things. Okay, so you should focus on that, and you should just fix your statements and questions, because when you say who created this, that doesn't mean it's a true question, it's a false question. Okay, I'm gonna block you because you're not here for good faith. I'm not scared. Like, you are just ignoring. I'm trying to educate you, and you're here to irritate people. Okay, but anyway, you lost your chance. Basit Ali, I see your hand again.
Hello, brother. How are you?
Hello, I'm okay. How about you?
I'm fine, thank you. Okay, brother. So, my question is that, who is the first organism in which the evolution occur?
Wait, come again.
Like, who is the first organism on this planet in which the evolution occur?
I don't know.
Why?
What do you mean, why? What a stupid question is that? Why you don't know?
Because it's a question related to God. Like,
I don't think
there
it's
may be a
related.
power.
I don't think
Oh,
it's
why?
related.
It's related.
Then
You
show
don't
me.
think, but it's a reality.
Then show me how it's related.
But you really don't know about it. So
Show me
if
how it's
if
related.
I show you, so you don't. If I show you, so you don't have any understanding in that because you don't know about it.
You just tell me what's that thing.
Like you, I asked this same question from you. Like, who is the first thing that are evolved? Like, they are in which evolution occurred?
You tell me, what's that thing? What's that first thing? You tell me.
I don't know. I asked from you. I asked
Oh,
from you.
I also don't know. Then maybe you should learn somewhere else, because my topic is not biology and evolution. Okay, just read the topic: God, atheism, agnosticism,
So
morality. It's not
it's
biology.
like
It's not
it's
evolution.
related to
Okay,
God.
you
It's
didn't you
related to
didn't
God.
prove me.
It's related to God.
You didn't prove me that it's related. Just prove me how it's related.
Why?
Because you're claiming
Okay.
that it's
Okay.
related,
So
and I
from
don't see how.
okay, just show me from where the first organism come on this planet.
I'm gonna kick your ass.
Oh,
What a waste of time. What a waste of time. How many times I should say I don't know? Should I type it in the air? In the sky? I'm jumping in the new room. 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 Rum, 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 rum. Bow, 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 bow. Roberto.
Hello.
Hola.
Hola.
¿Qué tal, amigo?
Sorry, I mistake.
Oh, it's a mistake to be here. Okay. This can happen, yeah. No worries. Ciao, 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 ciao. Ciao, 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 ciao. Okay. Two. Mhm. Mr. Mew. Mr. Mew. Basset, I just kick your ass and
question like
you want to
from
join.
where does the first organism come?
Are you stupid or what? I said 3 times I don't know.
No, like
Are
there's
you
no God.
stupid,
So from
Ali?
where the first organism?
Are you
Oh,
stupid,
brother, it's a
Ali?
logical,
It's not logical when someone
brother.
says I don't know and you keep asking the same question as if you don't
No,
understand
brother.
anything, like a stupid person. I don't know the answer of your question.
So, brother, I just asked the question like, if there is no God, so from where the first organism come? Like it's
I
created by
don't
itself.
know. I don't know. That's just because we don't know, that doesn't mean those things created itself, Ali. That shows again
Oh,
how fallacious you are.
brother,
So
if you don't know,
okay,
if,
so do you
if you
think
don't know,
if no creator of Allah, that means Allah created himself? No, right?
he is a creator behind everything.
Yeah.
Like there's must.
Anyway, you're just a waste of a time. And I don't want to waste my time more and more and more. Aziza, if your English is not good and if you will not jump into the topic, I'm not gonna engage with you. And yeah, you left. Good, good, good. So we're not wasting a lot of time. Mika. Mika Liam. We have Nickel, Mohsin. Oh, you're back. I thought you just left. Hello. Oh my god. Anyway, I'm okay. How about you? Okay. Did you see the topic and other things? Okay. Bye bye. Okay. Yeah, Nickel. Nickel. Jamin. Okay, people. No one wants to talk about God, atheism, morality, and what are the other topics? Afterlife, soul, existence of religions, the purpose of. Oh my god, that one is boring. Maybe I should delete it. I should delete that one. Okay. Do you believe that religion equals science? Come on. It's like comparing orange and cars. Good morning, sir. You think that your messages are private? That's a big mistake when someone streams the room on YouTube, okay? Can we prove that we aren't in cat dream? We cannot. But that doesn't mean we are in a cat dream. And we don't have any good reason to believe that we are in a cat dream. The most logical assumption is we are in the universe. Yeah, we're not certain, so what? Okay. This guy is not speaking. You will lose the mic. You should know that. Gosling. Ooh. Okay. Hello, JB.
Yeah, on what topic do you want to talk about?
Doesn't matter. Like, I like all of them. But let's make an exception. Don't choose the last one, okay?
No, I will not choose the thing.
Okay, thank
Okay.
you so much.
Yeah, I will be talking about the meditation. Is it okay?
Don't see meditation topic in that list.
Yeah, it's means a synonym of this God and all morality.
It's the synonym
Meditation is
of God.
also means in India, some people takes meditation as their God.
Is their God? Okay, in
Yeah.
that logic, someone can take their spoon as a god.
Whom?
Anyone. And that doesn't
What do
make
you
any
mean?
sense. Like, if you can say anything is God, then you can say that, right?
Yeah, I will explain you.
Yeah,
I will explain.
meditation is, you know.
See how a meditation is God, because the focus level of the person. Like in India,
Okay.
the Swami Vivekananda, all were not in religion wise, not any, they doesn't worship any god, but their focus was on their top notch. While they meditate on their own, they get their answers from their inner soul, and that isn't the God. Okay, they doesn't worship God. They doesn't they claim their hands and stand in their front of their God and just worship. Do this much. Do this. They doesn't they chants any of the means pray, but they just do a sit in the light and soulful environment and just they do the meditation. With that, they get their answers
People
from
do
the God.
meditate. That's what you're telling me. People do meditate. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
that's a
but at
fact.
the top
People do
level,
meditate.
in at what level do we pray to our God? At that level, they meditate.
I don't care, man. So like, it's really boring. You should know that, okay? Some people meditate intensively. So what?
So they get answers from their in. They become
They get
focused.
answers from themselves. Yeah,
They become focused.
yeah. They focus on their uh, reasoning, their opinions. They focus and they decide.
Yeah.
So what? That's a very boring topic. You should really know that. Okay, very boring for me. Some people focus. They think, and they decide something. Okay, very boring.
Okay, I will just ask you. What do you from your side? What do you mean by a God?
Okay, like it's not about what do I mean, but what I am into, okay, is a
Okay.
God which people think that a creator of this universe who has intelligence, especially. So I'm
Okay.
interested in such kind of gods.
Okay.
Yeah, like if someone says, "Hey, you know what? My phone is a god. It's my god." I'm sorry, man. I'm not interested in. If someone comes and, you know what? Look at the
Stay, stay,
sun.
stay,
The
stay.
sun is a
See,
god for
which God
me.
do you worship?
I
Which
don't
God do you
worship.
worship?
I'm an atheist.
Atheist. Then how do you fear? Can you tell this is my God and I pray? If you are
Come
atheist,
again?
how can you tell? How can you talk about the God?
Why not, man? Like you don't have to believe in something to be able to talk about it. Come on.
Means you are atheist and you doesn't believe in God. Then how
Y-
can you tell that He has created the God? You can talk about the science.
you think?
You can talk about the science that by this process the Earth is made, the universe is made. Why can't you talk about that?
Uh, sorry, I don't understand what you're saying, man. Why
If
you
you are an
cannot tell
atheist,
what?
if you are atheist, you
Yeah,
think there is no God.
I didn't say I think there is no God.
Then how can means in India, as per my knowledge, and as per Indians' knowledge, the atheist means who doesn't believe in God and all.
Yeah, I don't believe in God, but that doesn't mean I think there is no God. I don't know whether any God exists or not. Maybe there is a God. Maybe there are many gods. Maybe there's no God. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not
Okay.
holding a belief that a God exists. I'm not worshiping a God. I don't
Okay.
know. Maybe there's no
From
Yeah,
which
God.
country
but
do you belong?
this is the room when you should talk about it.
Yeah, we're talking
About
about God. Yeah, definitely we're
yeah,
talking about God. Yeah.
Okay.
and why you don't, for example, why do you don't think about the God and everything?
What? Why I don't what?
The, you just need to like express yourself.
Yeah, I'm expressing myself like when needed. When people are asking me questions, I understand. For example, he asked me like, "Do you believe?" I said, "I don't believe. I'm an atheist." But then I explained like deeply that, hey, I don't claim that there's no God. I just don't believe a God exists. That's different. Okay. And I said, I don't know. Maybe a God exists. Maybe there are many gods, or maybe there's no God. I don't know the answer of that question. But since I don't have any good reason to believe in any of those options, that's why I don't believe in any of those options. I'm not holding a belief that
Yeah,
a God
of course.
exists or God doesn't exist or many gods exist. I don't hold any of those beliefs. Yep.
See, if a atheist is making a video, or if a atheist is streaming, if atheist is talking about this whole topic, means God, atheism, and all, after source, life, and existence of religion, means he's in a search of a God.
Oh
I can,
yeah, you can say that. You can say that. Yeah, yeah. Like if there's a God, I
yeah,
would like to
you are
know.
in
Yeah.
search of God. You are in search of God. Then the
Y-
first thing you have to believe that there is a God. Okay.
No, 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 no,
Then
no.
the
That's a stupid thing to do. No, 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 no,
just
no.
let me complete.
No,
Just
no,
let
no,
me
no, no,
complete.
no. I will not
Just
complete.
let me complete.
I will not
Just let
let
me
any
complete.
stupidity to be finished here, okay? So if you say believe, then search. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. Like one day someone can join in my room, hey, believe in dragons and you will find them. And another person can join, he can say, believe in unicorns, you will find them one day. Believe in aliens, you will find them one day. Believe in my God, you will find my God, not the other gods.
Okay,
And another
okay,
person will join and he will say, no,
okay.
no, 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 no. Forget about
Uh,
all those gods. Believe in my God, you'll find my God. So that's why it's very stupid
Bro.
to accept
So,
something and to go and
bro,
find. Okay?
day by day, you will be older, and you will never find your God.
Oh, you
So
don't
the
know
main
that.
thing is just you have to believe that there is a God. You have to believe there is a religion.
I don't
You have
have
to
to.
just believe.
I don't
See,
have to.
from every person, if you are searching for a religion, if I am a Hindu, if someone is Muslim, if someone is Christian,
I
then
don't
there
search
is
for a religion.
many types of they can talk about their religion. They can talk.
Sure.
First, you have to believe there is a religion.
No, we
You
don't
have to
have to.
think
We don't
about the
have to.
specific religion.
We don't have to. Why? We have to.
Then on what particular topic are you searching on? Then
Like
this is just time waste.
these are particular topics. These are not enough for you.
No, it's not enough.
Why?
I can expand. I can expand the gods in million and million of means
Sure,
the gods.
that doesn't mean like what you're claiming is true. Also,
See, I can expand all your topics in
Eh,
millions and millions of different things. If you
yeah,
talk about the
that's
existence of
why.
religion,
That
there are
that's
thousands of
why.
religions in this country.
That's why you should present good evidence for those claims. Then maybe I can believe in it.
Okay, then you
So, which
shouldn't
God do
talk
you believe
about
in?
the religion. You
I
shouldn't
should.
talk about the religion. You should
Um.
talk about the science.
That's fine. Like religion is not one of the topic here. Like
Okay, just remove it right now from it.
which one?
Just remove all your things from it.
All my things.
Just keep this
I will do that. I will do
atheism
that.
only.
You are the only one who deserves to be removed from this platform, and I just did it. What an annoying person. What an annoying person. Yeah, like we have religions as a topic here, but not, specifically. But yeah, we talk about religions, but that's not the purpose. And this one, existence of religions, is about how religions might start. That's why we have this topic. It's not about, talking about Hinduism or Islam or Christianity. It's a different one. Okay. Mika and Gosling, if you guys are not speaking, I'm gonna recreate the room so that we might have new annoying people. I hope I'll be wrong. Zilzover has kicked. Oh, okay. It was me. Okay. Okay. Ra-ra-ba-ba, ba-ba-ba. Sarah. 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 We have Alim. Alim.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
I'm good too.
Cool. I hope you have seen the topics.
Yeah, yes, I've
Great.
seen, but um I don't. Do you want to start? Like, do you have a specific question?
Okay, yeah, I can ask, for example, do you believe in God?
Yes, I do believe in God.
Which God?
I'm a Catholic.
Okay, so why do you believe in that Catholic God?
Um, Catholicism is the only truth about God. You
Yeah,
know.
yeah, but
Um.
I understand that. Like, I'm asking, why do you think so? That was the question,
Oh,
indeed.
okay. I do believe in God because God have um really really told me, you know. He was like,
Told you.
"Oh, he put church in my life because he knew that I could follow his church that is Catholic." And
Okay, so far you're not making sense. You should know that. And I think we have lost her. I assume it was a connection problem. Anyway, we have Alim, we have Jones, we have Valeria, we have Tofike,
It's
and
actually Tawfiq.
Tofik. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, it's Tawfiq.
Just Selena and Balal Khan. Okay. Um, Welcome, Walk. I was thinking that you have been abducted by some aliens. Khadija Chowdhury. Okay. So seemingly these people in the room, they're not interested in the topics. That's okay. Sorry for that. It's not me, it was the other guy. I hope no ears are bleeding right now.
No, no.
Okay. Mine's are bleeding. Wow. Okay.
So, what are we talking about?
We have specific topics. In case you didn't see
Yeah,
those topics. And
yeah,
we're
I
talking
can
about
see.
those topics, yeah.
Hello, what are you talking about?
I just answered the question seconds ago. A few seconds
Okay,
ago.
thank you very much.
It's
Where are you
actually
from?
18.
Are you from India?
Yeah, he doesn't understand anything. Anyway, I sent him to India right now. Bon voyage. We have Garwinder. Volk is in the room. Volkism. You have your new mic, man?
Hey, I don't have a mic yet.
Oh, like
I,
it's coming
yeah,
from China or what?
dude, you know what? It's been such a crazy month. I am finally at a point, finally,
What
in my
happened, man?
retirement. I can't even get it. If I start going down that rabbit hole, I'm gonna have this whole thing off track. And I'm sure over time things will become clearer, you know.
Oh,
And
okay.
that's pretty much all I got to say at this point. I seriously, you want to shut me up, or I'm going to take this thing over with gibberish. So yeah, I'm
Okay.
glad to be here. I'm glad to be here, though.
Oh, I hope it's not that much serious anymore.
No, it's awesome. I've got all kinds of time freed up, and I want to talk to you about. You asked me about live streaming, and I have a great idea that only me and you could possibly do, and we need to take that like offline somehow, and at least in a chat.
Sure. I can spare maybe 15 minutes for that after this one.
Yeah,
I hope
that's
it's enough.
cool, man. I'm gonna mute up right now and just I'll meet you in free for talk chat later.
Okay. And we have to jump into another room to be able to find believers and speakers
Hi,
about
what's your name?
these stuff. Oh, I was just changing the room. How
Oh, you're
to
changing the
say your name? Garvinder?
Gurvinder.
Gurvinder, okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
Phil, you can call me Phil.
Oh, hi, Phil.
Okay. So which
So,
topic
what
you
is
want to talk?
this YouTube thing?
Yeah,
Meeting?
this is on YouTube right now, and we have
Oh,
specific topics here.
okay.
Yeah.
Purpose of life is a very good topic.
That maybe it's a karma or what? I thought I deleted that one. Oh no, this is the other room. Okay. Anyway, maybe I should
So,
delete
how
that
much
one.
followers do you have in your channel?
Oh, you don't want to check my channel by yourself?
Yeah, I'll check. Actually, I joined on web, so I need to switch the tabs.
I can help you.
Um,
Here's the link.
can we talk about anything, or like we can talk only
We
on
can talk
specific
about these
topics?
specific topics, not anything else, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, if you don't like the topic, so like you're lucky. There are many rooms, hundreds of rooms outside.
Okay. And like, do you wanna lead the discussion? Do you wanna
Well,
start
the first topic is
something?
God. Yeah, I can start. No worries. Like the first
Yeah.
question is, do you believe in God?
Yeah, I believe in God.
Okay, which God?
Which God? I think by definition, God is only one, so we can't say which.
By definition. Okay.
By definition, what we see in nature, we see as one universal, like nature power. So
Okay. But which God you think is the only God? Jesus?
like,
Vishnu?
okay, in that
Krishna?
way,
Zeus?
in that
Ra?
way, okay, okay, okay. No, I think all are the mm, like
They're not the same
same
gods.
thing.
No, 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 no,
Yes,
no. Be
yes.
careful. Be careful. No, they're not the same things. They're very different.
No, I know all the stories, like all about what Vishnu and what Jesus did and what all, like they are in different timelines and what they did is different. But I want to just they wanted to say the same thing to the world.
They wanted the same thing. No, they're not saying the same things.
So what do you think? Like I am little less aware of this.
What?
What do you think about the which one you think is the one God?
I don't know. Like, is there any God or not? Maybe there's no God, or maybe none of
Okay,
them is the real God. Maybe there's a God which is way different than those gods.
okay. What do you think? Like, what God means to a particular person? How
Okay,
it affects what
yeah.
someone's life?
Okay, like that's a question that believers should answer. As you know, there are many religions on the planet. Well, can we? So they have different definitions, but mostly like they're similar. Some of them are not similar. Okay. Some people believe that there's an all powerful, all knowing, all loving, um, intelligent being who created the universe. And they think that's the God. Okay. And other people think that there are many different gods, for example, Hinduism. And some people
Yes,
think the universe is a God. And yeah,
yes,
we have various of examples. And the definition of God can be different from one religion to another religion.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
but my interest is about like about the major religion uh claims, right? Like major religions, they have gods, right? For example, Christianity. I'm really interested in Judaism, Islam, Hinduism. I'm really into those gods. I want to know, learn whether they exist or not, and or even if there's something similar to those gods, I would like to know whether there's such a thing or not. It doesn't have to be exactly the
Okay,
same. We like did you catch me when I said maybe it's a karma? That was the part that you catch me.
Yes, yes. Like after that only I joined here. I was following you on YouTube.
Okay, okay, like yeah, like I just deleted that in the previous room, but since I copy pasted on a notepad,
Yes.
yeah, so it appeared there again. And this guy said, "Oh, that's a good topic."
Yes. And then I decided I'll join in and maybe I'll just point that out.
Anyway, it won't be later on. So we don't have many believers today. I fried.
Well,
I-
I'll make an attempt here, man. I don't know how good it's gonna go, but I just noticed some weirdness in YouTube. I don't know if you want to hear this.
If
It has,
you'll make it short, maybe, yeah.
yeah, I just noticed them. I noticed a little bitty weirdness in YouTube, and because I was a programmer, it's like I kind of this is a long story, but I got a real appreciation for AI and software and how AI rules span multiple domains of ecosystems and all this stuff. I got all this info real quick, and for some reason the thing that kept me, and I haven't gotten it down to this, but it was cognitive dissonance that kept me from realizing that. But it had nothing to do with religion; it had to do with a technical issue, and it all started with a kind of an argument that happened. God, I don't know. I don't even know how long ago on another channel, and all this stuff kind of came together in this weirdness that I see sometimes on YouTube. I can't explain. Makes sense. Like I came into
Interruption. But you're not telling anything so far.
I know
Please,
I'm
please
not
tell.
dude. I've been trying to explain this stuff to my daughter, and she thinks I'm crazy, so I'm gonna shut up. And I'm telling you, it's all
Maybe she
dude.
thinks you're crazy because you are not
Okay,
able
here
to explain
we're
that.
all gonna guess what? She's so worried she has a telehealth appointment for me for tomorrow, and I will let you know how that went with the shrink. And I shut her up already by looking at it, by finally making her look at a chat log. Okay, and I'm saying,
Like I have zero information about what you're saying right now. I'm
yeah,
very lost.
yes, and this is exactly why I tried to bring it up. It's the only thing I can talk about, and I'm so excited. Nobody can keep up with me except a computer scientist. It's frustrating as hell.
I kind of
So
have
yeah.
feelings that that's not the case. I mean, I tend to believe that, you know, when I
Yep.
think the experience that we had with you so far, I think
Yep.
you're over excited about what happened, whatever happened. I don't know.
I
And that's
know.
why you're not able to explain. So let me tell you, I believe you are an intelligent person and you can put it in simple words. Like, hey, there was this problem, okay? For example, something got broken.
Right. I can do that
Okay.
right now.
Or maybe I discovered something very helpful, a program.
I can
Okay.
do that. I can
So
do that right now.
yeah, so if you want to make a topic about what you experience, what would be the simplest words? Like pick 2 words to explain, okay, as a topic, what was your experience?
The whole AI thing can be rolled into this DNA equals God thing pretty easily in my head. How's that for a first whack at that one?
Oh, you were debating with AI and AI says that DNA equals God?
Nope, that's not what happened at all. That's not how any of this works. And I'm at any point, you can stop me and I can talk to you after my appointment tomorrow that I did not schedule. Okay, so that we're in a yeah, isn't this funny? We're in a polite debate right now. This is it. So I'm gonna politely answer Phil's questions as long as I can until I feel like I have a boundary that I don't want to mess up his show, because I am trying to explain to him something that no one on this panel is qualified to understand except me. And I'm sorry if you guys don't like it. It's just how it is.
I don't like it. It sounds very arrogant. But anyway, no problem. No
I know. See
problem.
how it sounds? It's funny as hell to hear me saying this to you.
I mean, it's not funny.
So
But
anyway,
anyway.
yeah.
Anyway, so
you are a believer. You are a believer, or you're not a
Okay,
believer.
I'm. You know what? I'm going to choose not to answer your question for a bit.
Okay. You're free not to answer the question. I have one question for you. Escape the Matrix. You are the pizza delivery guy?
I'm sorry. I did
The
not catch
who?
that at
The
all.
who? Sorry.
You escape the Matrix. Are you the pizza delivery guy?
The pizza delivery.
Yeah, like if I say NASA is deceiver, that rings a bell for you?
Yeah, because you know what? I said something offensive, and you were the one that piped up right away. What's your background? What's your
Well,
career?
I'm talking to
Piped
him.
up. I'm kind of confused. What's going on here?
Escape
I
the
just came to
Matrix.
join the
Yeah, yeah.
discussion.
Yeah, I know. So when I say NASA is a deceiver, is this
Mm.
ringing any bell in your mind?
Yeah, you're saying the truth.
Okay, I got you.
You're saying the truth.
I know. Bye bye. Take care. Yeah, I talked to this guy. He had. Oh, like
Isn't
I
that
talked to him.
that's crazy? What just happened?
Like we had a big chat with him,
Oh, okay. I didn't
and
know.
that was a terrible one. So I remember
Oh,
clearly,
okay.
and I confirmed that it was him. So it just
Okay.
ended it.
All right, I got you.
Way. Just saving some time for people.
Yeah.
Because we had that one before. He thinks that NASA is deceiving all people.
Yeah, I know. It's no surprise to me now. It's weird. It's almost like I've been born again. Technically, and that's how people. I'm starting to find out who really trusts me around this house and who really loves me, and it's so sweet. It's so sweet to watch my daughter hold her shit together so good while she's on a psychiatrist call wrangling up a phone thing. And you know what? She's perfectly happy to let this ride all day. It's so awesome to see how much people love me in my life. It's crazy.
I don't get
Anyway,
that part also.
okay. Well,
Anyway, I'm
that's
gonna recreate.
all right. Can I just? Are you gonna jump into another room?
Yes, I will.
Can I just catch up with you in like 5 minutes, please? I got something to do real quick.
Sure, man.
Well, thank you so much for having me here. It's so awesome, Phil. I'll be right back. I'll catch up with you.
Yeah, that's not a promise, but anyway, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We.
Hi. So I was wondering, yesterday or day before yesterday, you had a guy who was
Huh?
telling something about number 19.
Oh, it was yesterday, I think.
Oh, yesterday. So today, couple of hours ago, I was just like scrolling YouTube,
Uh-huh.
and I randomly found a video where
Random.
another person was explaining. Yeah, because
Hmm.
another person was explaining the same thing.
Okay.
Like so I came across that. I didn't hear it all,
Hmm.
but
Okay.
yes, it's very easy to find patterns and to express them.
So what's your point?
I just wanted to put forth that there can be more complex things also, maybe in other languages too. So while searching, I got in Sanskrit. So we have palindromes. So palindromes, like, they go back and forth.
So
You
those
know,
palindromes are created intentionally?
yeah. So no,
Okay,
no,
so
no.
no, wait, yes or no? That's important.
They they
Palindromes
they
are created intentionally by the writers?
they can and they cannot. Like, if I create a word and everyone accepts it, so that's
Uh,
created.
look, so you're talking about your scriptures, and you claim that
No, no,
they're
no.
palindromes.
I'm not. No, no, no. I'm not talking about palindromes or in that way. I am telling it.
In
It
which
is
way?
a you. I'm not talking about scriptures also in the first
Oh,
place.
okay. First of all,
Yes.
yesterday, I don't know, maybe you missed that, but I kicked Jack and Black Cloud for having the same, critiques about this topic. That may seem to someone very wild, okay? But well, what I said, you guys are wrong. You guys are definitely wrong, okay? Imagine like this: I have $10 in my pocket. Someone comes and says, "No, you don't have." I know I have fucking $10 in my pocket. I could check it right now. I'm checking it, and you were saying, "No, there is not." So, and I said, That's something like that. I didn't explain like this, by the way,
Okay.
but that's the case. You should know that, okay? I don't want to like you are the one who brought this topic. I never want to bring this topic, okay? Not to be so boring. But we are already so boring because we're not having speakers, we're not having proper discussions here. That topic may be very boring for many people because there are a lot of details in it, okay? Like people don't know Arabic, people don't know even the book, like they have never read it and they have opinions about it. So that's why I don't want to bore, but we can go if you want. We can go in detail. So we can check it.
I
But
just had
you should know that
30 seconds.
it's
30
not
seconds.
it's not like that. Yeah, go.
Since no one was there, I started. I'm telling like it's not a scripture also. It's a composition by a mere human being in a language in which like it's not a palindrome. It's a series of story which you read from one side, like from north to south or left to right. It's a different story. And if you read from south to north, that same text, it is a different story. So it was written by a mere human being. So I'm telling like these kind of things can be created. Like it's not, it need not be divine all the time.
Oh, that's what I
This is not.
say to the guy. Yeah, like something is clear, but that doesn't mean existence of such things is the proof of a god. So I forgot to give the best example that I always give for the same topics. So we also don't know how exactly people built the pyramids. And there are many crazy idiots. They believe that aliens built the pyramids, right? There are many people who believe in that. So our ignorance, which is we don't know how exactly they built them. Let's assume this. Maybe we discovered, I don't know. But let's suppose we didn't discover how they built it, okay? That doesn't mean aliens did it. We just don't know how they did it. That's all. We build things, right? We build things. Humans exist and humans build things. All those architectures, like it's us, right? We don't think animals are building those buildings. We are the ones. When we find something we don't know how exactly they did it, that doesn't mean aliens did it. That doesn't mean God did it. So the same goes for his belief also. So he thinks that we cannot create similar patterns. Okay. You cannot create them because seemingly you don't know how to create them. You're not into them. You're not into creating them. Or maybe like it has been created with multiple people. Okay. I wish I could show a scene from a TV show. Like, do you know the TV show, Three Body Problem?
No.
Okay, let me explain it. Like, there was a scene there. They were creating a computer by just using human body. Okay. Imagine there are 30 million people. Well, that's too much. Wait a second. Imagine that there are 300,000 people on a field, okay?
Mhm.
And they have a flag, okay? One side is white, the other side is black, okay? And
Mhm.
all those people, and someone was using them like a computer, okay? And I really lost my reason of chain. Like, what
No,
was the topic?
I don't know.
Oh,
Like
yeah. Okay, I remembered. Sorry. So,
yes.
so such a great job requires a lot of people. Okay, they were not successful, by the way, because that's the scenario. But anyway, they could be like, but it required a lot of people and time and a lot of calculations. Okay, and what I'm saying, if you try by yourself, yeah, maybe you will not be able to do that. If I say, hey, can you make a skyscraper by yourself? Maybe your lifetime will not be enough to make a similar one. Maybe it's impossible to do it by yourself. Okay. But that doesn't mean it cannot be done by many people, right? So those patterns or whatever they were finding, okay. Yeah, maybe you're not able to create that. Maybe you don't have the knowledge how to create. Oh my God, that's too noisy. Mute yourself. Okay. Till you find the magic mic on this website, please do not unmute yourself, Rafiq. Okay. Go to applications menu next to the settings button, find the magic mic, open it, and then try to speak up. Okay. So what I'm saying, like maybe one person is not enough to create such kind of things. And that's why they're convinced that, oh, it's something supernatural. That's it.
Yes, I was also saying the same thing. Like one person can also create like lot many complex things. So it's possible either way. So we shouldn't connect it to divinity right away. So I was
Yeah,
on your side over
and we shouldn't also discard immediately. So that's the
there.
thing. Like that doesn't mean, God did it or aliens did it, but that doesn't mean God didn't do it also. That's another thing. So it's not disproving a God, okay? If a God exists, if God wants to send a message, if God has really big claims like that, I'm gonna protect this book. Okay, how? And his answer was giving at least a solution how to protect the book, like mathematically, like put some patterns and like intertwine with the language, so that even if someone changes a letter, you calculate, you find a mistake. By the way, they did it 2 times. That's not a solid evidence because what they found archaeologically, it was proving that the letter was different, but that doesn't mean what they found was the original text. But anyway, so at least let it bring some, solutions for the people who don't understand a lot of things about the religion, about their book. So yeah, that's a good one, I can say. Okay, it's an interesting one, but it doesn't prove God.
Yes.
Okay, believers. Any believers? And you don't have to be believer. Like we can talk about morality, afterlife, soul. Well, yeah, these require belief, I think. Mm, or maybe atheism, agnosticism, but you can be sure that there's nothing much there to talk about. Atheism is just not believing in God. Agnosticism is just not knowing whether God exists or not, or claiming that God's existence cannot be known. So as simple as this. It's boring. Atheism doesn't have rules. It doesn't suggest anything. It's just about not believing.
So if no one is willing to say anything, I have one point to make.
Yep.
Yes. So the idea is if I create something, now suppose I have a son or a daughter, and then I disappear. So like how like if I being the creator, if I'm not informing my son or daughter that I am your creator, like what other options could my son or daughter have? Supposing that
My father
she is with,
died.
yes, but like
Yeah. Or
it
he's
can be.
lost.
So,
Or we
yeah,
have
so
lost the track or connection. Okay. Let's suppose the father kind of lost the babies. So you cannot inform a baby, right?
yes, so I'm
Um,
just trying to say that if we in our definition, if we put, if in my definition I put like God is creator. Now he created and I don't see him anywhere. So there can be possibility, I can assume so many things that maybe he is gone, he is no more, or there was no father or creator. Unless I just want to make this one point. Is it possible without the intervention of the creator to know him? Like how viable it would be?
I think I don't want to say impossible, but how you could know it? Because even if there's a creator, it can be in endless amount of different ways that it could be or they could be. Like we shouldn't assume that there's only one creator also. Imagine there are millions of creators.
Yes.
So
So
how
so
can you
so
know, how can you
understanding.
assume correctly millions of things? Or even if it's one, there are endless possible variations of that thing. Okay? How can you be correct about, without any intervention? Like if you cannot observe, test that thing.
Yes, this is what I'm asking. Like without
Yeah.
intervention, if there are million or one or 50, without their intervention, how it is viable?
Yeah, like how it's viable. Well, if we have the technology to, detect that thing, maybe, yeah. If that thing, like when you say intervention, being in the universe is included, right?
Sorry, I don't get it.
Or maybe like, let me like make a scenario, okay? Oh, imagine someone creating a T-shirt, okay? But imagine that T-shirt is very long. It's going longer and longer and longer, okay? And imagine the guy is creating it from his body. I mean, like, well, what are the tools that you use to create a T-shirt? Okay, I don't know their names, but imagine all the sources coming from that person. Okay, so what I'm trying to say, if there is someone creating things intentionally, okay, and somehow this universe is the extension of that being, okay, maybe it's possible to reach there. So that's not an intervention, okay? We just go and find and discover because it's possible, if it's possible, okay? So, for example, we find things, right? We discover things in the universe, but they don't intervene, right? They don't try to contact. They don't try to communicate with us, but we go find because they exist, okay? Maybe if God is, our creator is something like that, or creators, then yeah, we can maybe discover they don't have to actively say, hello, I'm here.
How would you recognize? Like when you find something, you don't relate to it as your creator, or like we just find something and it's
We
just a
can do,
thing.
yeah, maybe like we will see that, oh yeah, that's the cause, yeah, all the energy matter is coming from this thing, okay, yeah. And yeah, saying creator is, uh, you know the hard part of it. So maybe it's not a creator, it's just naturally causing the universe. It's not creating it. It doesn't know it. It doesn't have intelligence, awareness. Maybe the cause of the universe is something like that.
Yes, it could be, but like when we start a discussion, so like we kind of define, and if we come to an understanding, that God is that omnipotent, omnipresent, and He is the creator of everything. If we start by that definition, and then I want to know so about the creator. So is it viable or possible that without that entities, or like if there are 100 or 1,000, without their intervention, is it possible to know? I was just pondering on that.
A possibility there. Like if you like, how can you understand someone knows everything? Like imagine that this is possible that on Earth there is one guy who knows everything, but he doesn't want to engage with you. How could you understand that he knows everything if he's not engaging with you? It's not possible, right?
Oh, give me a second, my earphones disconnected.
Okay, well, what I said, imagine there is a person on the planet who knows everything, who's all knowing, okay? If the person is not engaging with you, oh, he disconnected. Fuck, I will have to repeat it again. I hope I don't forget. Okay. Mm. Bow, 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 ba, ba, bow. Ba, ba, bum, ba, ba, ba. Ba, da, ba, bow, bow, bow. Okay. No one is interested in any topic in the list.
Except the guy who's afraid to ruin the show because he's going to know he's going to talk too fast. I'd have to agree.
Which guy you're talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking about me. I got plenty to talk. I got plenty to talk about. That's the problem. That's why I'm shutting up. I'm going to mute up. I swear for the rest of the day.
Man. Oh, we have a communication problem, Walk. I don't know how to fix that problem. Well, when you message me, I just look at the message. I understand nothing.
I
And
know.
now today
Yeah.
you're speaking to me. I understand nothing.
Okay. Well, we need to get in a space where we can actually have a conversation that's not in chat. That's a problem with us.
Okay.
I need
Okay.
that. I at least need a private chat window with you to get through the non AI stuff I'm battling about. So, you tell me how you want to talk, and we're going to start talking clearer. But I
As I
can't.
promised after the show, I'll give it to you.
Okay, right on. That's good.
Let me check something else. Bow, 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 bow. Oh, it's too bad. Yeah, but it's too close. Okay. Welcome back, V.
Yes, I went to the YouTube and I heard everything, last part, so you need not repeat that.
Oh, I said I hope I don't repeat.
Yes.
And I said I hope I don't forget.
You won't have to do that.
Okay, why? You remember? And you heard what I said? What was the main question there? Okay. Yeah. So, what was the topic we? I'm struggling with the electronics. Okay. But just remind me the topic because as I said, I didn't say it. I said I hope I don't forget, but I forgot.
No. Actually, you're telling that if there is a person who is all knowing and he's not interacting, then
Oh,
how would
yeah.
we come to know of him?
Yeah. Has blocked full sober. Ah, that's weird. Oh, like he blocked you as well.
Yes.
That's weird.
I don't know why you made this point or where you are going with it, but I would like
Oh,
to
it
add
was
to
very
this
clear,
point.
man. It was very clear because
Yes.
if someone doesn't engage with you, how can you understand he knows everything?
Yes, then one more point into this. And if even if he engages and he does not tell you everything or like confirms you everything that he knows everything. Suppose I may know lot many things if I don't tell you, how would you come to know that I know all the things? So in addition to this, he has to impart that whole knowledge to you. Then only you can confirm. Otherwise, how would you confirm? if
That's
that
what
is
I'm
the point.
saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you're saying that if God is not intervening, how you could know that? Um, what He is, right, or what it is, or what they are, right?
Yes.
So, and I answered like in which ways it's possible if our technology allows it. Maybe yes, we can find the cause of the universe. And by the way, maybe we can imagine like it's like a computer or something like that. And imagine that we can access it and we see every bit information, or like then maybe we can say, wait a second, there's all kind of information here. Still, it would be fallacious to assume that there is every knowledge here, because even if you find you know some knowledge that we cannot even calculate how much it is, that doesn't mean it's the all knowledge also. So we don't know. If you don't know
Yes.
everything, how can you know someone knows everything, even if he knows many things that you don't know? Or every time you ask something, he has the answer he can prove. Still, that doesn't mean he
Yeah.
knows everything. But
Yeah.
anyway.
This is what I wanted to say. And like this connects to one more point when we were discussing that what if God comes and you give this one condition that for my satisfaction, if I tell him a number and if he tells that number to my friend,
Mhm.
that was the condition. So in that time you were limiting it to just one condition, but then
Okay.
like thought came to my mind, if you want to test that if that God is omniscient, he knows everything, then in
Mhm.
order to confirm that, he would have to impart everything that he knows to you.
Oh, no, but here's the thing, man. Like, let's suppose I started testing. I ask some questions. Uh, and like, if it keeps like this, I'm getting correct answers. Or later on, scientists are proving that, oh, yeah, that's the case. Okay. For example, let's assume one answer is, hey, if there are intelligent beings out there in our galaxy, where are they? And then, the answer is you should look at this, star constellation. Okay. Just listen that part. You will see that. Okay. Then astronomers, they start listening that part and they start getting information from there, and they conclude that okay, this can be only come from intelligent beings or whatever, aliens. So such kind of
Well,
things. And then that thing's claimed and by the way, I know everything. Mm, okay, maybe yeah, or maybe not. But I wouldn't care. Why should I care?
so don't you think like religious people are doing like more or less the same thing?
Are you sure?
They like I'm not talking about myself, in general I'm speaking, that they know something from their book, and
Hmm.
they try and test something works for them, and then they're like, okay, I need not know everything, that's sufficient for me and I'm done, so I believe that, blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but well, we have this impossibility of getting the whole knowledge. Like, we are not certain about nearly anything,
Yeah,
maybe everything.
maybe there is
So
other aspect, omnipotent. So if that omnipotent thing comes into play, then that omnipotent can make you also omniscient. What's the big deal then?
but like that's the problem, right? How can you, like, what's the measurement of you know everything, every knowledge? What's the measurement for that? How can you check, verify that? Let's suppose somehow magically you started knowing every bit of this universe, okay? That doesn't mean you know everything, you see everything, you understand it. Maybe there are hidden things that you cannot see. Yeah, or when we compare you and me, like it's not even comparable. Yeah, it's too much knowledge you have. Still, that doesn't mean it's the whole knowledge.
It's difficult to comprehend such things like
I think it's
omnipotent,
it's difficult
omniscient.
to test. I think maybe it's impossible to test. We can always be skeptic about that. Well, like
Yes.
even like let's suppose like Like you remember what I was challenging for even God. If God exists, God must be agnostic. God himself
Yes.
must be agnostic. Like he feels like he's all knowing, he's all powerful, but he must think, wait a second, how do I exist? Yeah, I feel some eternity or timelessness, but this cannot be created by someone else like me because I can create a timeless universe. I create time inside the universe, but technically universe is timeless, the time inside the universe, okay? Or I can create angels, let's say. And this is just bullshit, by the way, okay? Like I'm saying these things like in the frame of believers. So if
Yes, I
these
get
things
you.
are possible, because like creation requires time, right? I cannot imagine otherwise. So if God is creating something, there must be time already. That's how I can reason. But anyway, let's assume this is possible. So if in timelessness there can be a creation activity, which is God is creating angels, universe, or other places, okay? If this is possible, that's why this God must be an agnostic and think that, hey, wait a second, maybe I also have a creator. I don't see that. I don't have that knowledge. But what if I have a creator? What if like this is the test for this creator? Maybe there are other creators who created that creator and they're testing him. What he can do, how violent he can be. Maybe that's his test, if there's a test.
It can be a possibility. I don't deny. But like we can discuss like at our level, since we are discussing like if we have a creator or if there is a creator or many creators. So from our perspective, we can do this brainstorming.
We can brainstorm.
That was those were my 2 points. I don't have anything else to contribute as of now. But if it
Okay.
comes, I'll share.
Thanks so far. Okay. No speakers? No other speakers? Ben, you're the guy that.
You're always and you're the guy, which is this. Yeah, I'm that guy.
Which guy?
Yes, the guy you are thinking of.
How do they know which guy I'm thinking now?
Yeah, because you always think of the guy.
Okay, there can be many guys that I think. Sounds
Mhm.
like gay, but anyway. So
Um,
the the thing is, you didn't know
um,
which guy I was thinking.
yeah, I know. The guy you are thinking, it is the same guy you just think the other day.
The other day. Ah, okay. I think I said the same thing, and at that time I mentioned more detailedly. Yeah, Jack had a problem with. That was my question, and you assume that I'm gonna say the same thing. Okay, yeah. In this case, you're right. Yeah. So you're that guy. I got my answer. Thank you.
You're welcome.
What are you now? Christian,
Huh?
Muslim, atheist?
Um, um, agnostic,
You're agnostic, believer or non-believer?
believer.
Believer. Okay. Which God you believe in?
I don't know.
You don't know which God you believe in? Okay. What kind of a God you believe in?
I don't know.
You also don't. That doesn't make any sense. Like it sounds like, you know what? I have an opinion. Okay, let's suppose like people are
Mhm.
discussing about something, and then you're saying, "Hey, I have an opinion." Okay, tell. You're saying, "I don't know." Oh man, you say you have an opinion. Okay, well, what's the
Exactly.
opinion?
It sounds just like that.
It sounds
Actually,
like
it
that.
sounds just exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're saying I believe in something, but I don't know what's that thing. I don't have any idea about that thing.
Exactly.
But that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and you're okay with not making sense.
Uh, when I'm busy, I'm okay about everything.
And are you busy right now?
Yeah.
Okay, I need more serious people then. So if you'll be okay with everything since you're busy, I
Mhm.
don't need that, okay? That's not fruitful for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a question. Am I making a noise? Do you hear my clicking?
I hear your mouse clicks, yeah,
Uh,
but they're not
is it
strong.
not like is it boring somehow?
No, they're not annoying.
Okay, okay.
At least for me.
That's it for you.
I don't know other people. Maybe some people are annoyed by
Yeah.
that. Maybe I
I
don't
find
know.
out some people they don't like it.
Mhm. But you must know the magic mic here.
Yeah, I just turned it on.
Okay, if you know magic mic, if someone starts complaining, then maybe you can use the magic mic.
I usually do.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I usually do. I'm more like not turning it on because like how to
What?
say that? I think that it makes the quality of voice less like
Oh,
you
it
know
decreases the quality of the audio. Yeah, I
exact
think it's true. Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah, but sometimes it's necessary.
Sometimes it is necessary.
Yeah.
That's true.
Anyway,
Me. Where are you from?
I'm from heaven, man.
Okay, we're in Turkey.
Heaven.
Okay, okay, nice.
Yeah.
There is no
Okay.
any city in heaven.
Yeah, we don't have cities here. Yeah.
Yeah. Ay Galakan Mano.
Okay. Since there are no people who are interested in my topics, I'll jump into the new room. We. Oh, we. Milliseconds, man.
Yes, because I like this time you didn't announce, but you made the room. I saw I was in confusion, but the
Yeah.
moment you said I'm thinking, and then I jumped.
Yeah. Uh, milliseconds. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Bow.
Maybe if you create a room before you announce, you can beat Jack every time, which you do, but still, that would be an advantage.
Advantage. Okay. Um, Okay. Oh, wait a second. Hey, mama's girl. Test, test, test. Mama's girl. Testing time.
Hello.
Doesn't sound like the mama girl. It sounds like Ismail Al Yakubi.
How are you doing?
Doing okay. How about you?
I'm good. Thanks for asking.
Cool.
Cool. So, what are you discussing in this room?
You can read the
Topic,
topics, yeah.
morality, lifestyle experience, religion. Interesting. This, yeah, you are recording right now. It's
This
live.
is live. YouTube is recording, not me.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the information.
I mean, they're the same things, so no big deal.
Yeah.
Just some detail. I was
Yeah.
recording by myself, and going live saved me from a lot of things to do. It's just live. I'm not recording. Now waiting for posting them. That's very easy. And I'm a lazy person.
Same here, bro.
Okay.
What's your name?
Phil.
Are you Moroccan?
Moroccan? Okay, man. What was your name? Ismail. You see the topics, right?
Yes.
Are you interested in any of them?
Of course, yes.
Then let's go with the topics.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone.
Discuss these things. But first, I would like to know with who I'm
You're
talking.
talking to someone. Isn't that enough?
It's enough, but
okay.
It's interesting to me to know your background.
To me, it's not interesting to engage with like that.
It's okay.
Cool. Cool. That means there can be a conversation.
Yeah. So, do you have questions?
Question? Yeah, like the first topic is God. Do you believe in God?
Of course, yes.
Which God?
The God of Jesus, the God of Moses, the God of Muhammad.
Okay. About which one exactly?
It's the same one, bro.
The same, like, okay. Do you believe that God has a son?
No.
So that means they're not the same gods.
But Jesus, he never said, the son of the God.
I don't know that, but people believe that he had a son.
If the people believe in something, it doesn't mean it's correct.
Sure, it doesn't mean it's right. So what you say doesn't mean also right. What you believe doesn't mean it's right also. Yeah, I understand that. But that's what they
Yeah,
believe.
including me, of course.
Yeah. So you believe that it's the same God, that God didn't have a son, and Christians are wrong about that. Okay, no problem. That could be a discussion between you and Christians. I'm not that much interested in that one. So why do you believe in such a God then?
Sorry, but I don't understand your question.
So you believe in that God, and I want to know, why do you believe that there is this God?
Yeah, I identify myself as a Muslim.
Oh, Allah. Okay.
Yeah, as a Muslim, and I think, sure, it's not logic, by the way, for a God to have sons, because if I am God and I will take sons, how I need to share the how to say, sorry, I lost my words because I use French usually more than English. I need to share my character as a God with my son. And it's
Okay.
not it's not something good for a powerful God, because the God of Jew and for the true religions, he identify himself as the most powerful God in the world, and the one is one. There is no one else share with him this universe. So all the other gods, they don't insist in this point, like they are the only God. They don't have a problem if people worship other things.
Okay.
So
So your God is
this
envious.
point,
Okay.
it's pushed me to honestly, first when I grew up, I didn't think in these things. So I just born as a Muslim. But after I had doubts and I start read and research to understand these things. So that's my point.
Okay. I couldn't catch your main point here. So my question was, why do you believe this God exists?
As a human, when you feel weak and when you face something like death or something, in your nature, you feel you are weak. You need to talk with someone. You need to ask the help from someone.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the sensation. It's really, for me, it's a proof that we are creatures. We are weak,
I
as
see.
the Quran describe us. If you read Quran, the Quran
Mhm.
describe humans.
I
They
see. But
are weak.
like, we don't need Quran to describe humans. Like, humans can describe other humans also, right?
Yeah,
So we
of
are
course. So,
weak. That's true. That doesn't mean God exists. If I say we are
yeah,
weak, therefore aliens exist, or we are weak, therefore, let's say, Hindu gods exist, you wouldn't say, "Oh, wait, like this is true." You would say, "Wait, this is not true," because it doesn't make sense. We are weak. That means we're weak. It doesn't mean anything else. It only means we are weak. It's not a
yeah.
proof
If you,
of other things.
I didn't complete my my point
Oh,
of view.
okay. You had the
If
mic
you,
for a long time. But
thank you.
anyway, go on.
If you see from another point of view, I didn't say just we are weak and I'm silent. No, we are weak, yes, but always we have the sensation when we are in a difficult situation and we face something great
Hmm.
or something, I don't know, like death. We feel that spirituality, and we feel like we need this force or this major force.
That's very
That's,
normal. I can explain that if you want.
yeah, the
Yeah.
most logical explanation we can say, not we can say, but as I feel, there is a God,
Okay,
but
let
you
me
are,
tell you the most logical explanation. We are biological creatures who wants to survive. That's why we seek help in any possible way. Doesn't matter as a help, to save you from the situation. It can be even a help that makes you calm down, okay? So from your childhood, you have been indoctrinated that there is a superpower outside. You learned this as a child, the way that you learned the language, okay? And
mhm.
you kept believing in that, oh, there's someone who listens to my prayers. Okay. Okay, when you are in need, even if you became an atheist, let's suppose you were in a terrible situation, that's very possible for that person to start praying, asking help, because we want to survive. We seek any kind of help. And
Mm.
why? Because we want to survive. That's why we do that. That doesn't mean there is a God, that's why we do that. No, it doesn't mean.
No, you're right. You can see it
Yeah.
like that.
For
Yeah,
example,
and do you know that many people pray to multiple gods, different gods? Do you think that they all exist? No. They also
is
like pray when they
honestly
are in need of help, but that doesn't prove they are God. Also,
honestly is worse because to pray to multiple gods, which one of them? I prefer to not believe to anyone than to believe to multiple gods.
why? Because your book says so.
No, not only my book.
Okay,
You
then
can search
what
for
tells
that.
you?
Not only my book. I can say I ask a lot of things from God, and I see it after in my life. For
Hmm.
other people, they can say just coincidence.
Okay, why you're not
Actually,
praying?
can
Okay,
I
like
can I complete my
yeah,
words?
sure you will, but I'm criticizing you right now. If you found out a communication with a god, with a super powerful being who can give you what you want, why the hell you have never prayed for wars on this planet to stop? There are many people dying because of wars. Many children are dying. They're dying because of starvation. They're being killed, being raped, and many miserable situations. Why you have never prayed for that? I
Okay.
criticize you heavily.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Actually, I have explanation for that. If you want to listen,
Explanation, like explanation why you
yeah,
have never prayed for that.
I never. Of course, I pray for that. Of
Okay, so
course.
that means God is not answering all your prayers, right?
No, because your thinking is limited. That's why you think like that.
And it's not
I'm
limited.
sorry for
Like
that.
my vision is not
As
limited. I'm using glasses,
but
but my
as
vision is
as
not limited. I see
I
that
mean,
wars
I'm
are
sorry.
going on. That means God didn't accept your prayer.
Can you listen, please? I didn't mean it. I mean, all as a humans, our thinking is limited.
It's not about thinking, my
We
friend.
judge just what we see in front of our eyes.
Okay, the wars are in front of my eyes, and you're in front of me. You claim that God is
the
accepting my
problem,
prayers.
the problem, you don't want to listen what I'm
I think
going
you
to
don't
say.
want to accept your mistake because you said that God accepts my prayers, and now I just showed that God didn't accept your prayer.
No, give me a moment to explain.
First, you have to accept that yes, I was wrong. God didn't answered all my prayers. Then you can continue. Okay.
Hey, bro, we are not here to prove someone is wrong or the other one is right. So we are not
No
for
need to
this.
prove that. Like it's obvious right now.
We are just discussing. If you want to listen, it's okay.
I
If you
definitely
don't want,
want to listen.
it's okay. In any case,
Yeah, but I
I
don't want to
enjoy
talk to
the
someone who
conversation.
doesn't accept his mistakes. That's the problem.
I accept always my mistakes, bro.
Okay, then why you're not
I
accepting
but
this
I'm
one?
not perfect because you don't want to listen. I
I
didn't
want to
finish
listen
my
you.
words yet. If you let me to finish my words, then you will understand.
It's not gonna prove that you were wrong. Go on, take the mic, and
Maybe I prove
I
I'm
hope
wrong.
you
Just be
apologize
patient.
after wasting my time. Okay, take the mic.
Just be patient, bro. Okay, thank you. So I said, my God, accept my prayers, and also there are a lot of other things I was praying for. I didn't see it yet. But what I will share with you what I learn and what I read from the book of the words of God. God says, if you pray for something and you didn't see it for in fast, it doesn't mean God doesn't accept it. God hear you and hear your prayers, but you need time first. Second, if someone killed by other, it's not the mistake of the God, it's the mistakes of others, killer, of criminals. And God will take everything happened in this earth. He will banish all these criminals and he will take the right of others' victims. So everyone will get rewarded. We are created here in this land with a freedom, with freedom to do anything, but we are responsible for what's gonna happen at the end. God give us the freedom to kill others or to be good people or to be criminals, to be whatever you want. But at the end, you will be responsible. If you pray for others to be saved, God, He will not come to this earth to fight the criminals. No, He give us a time. It doesn't make sense if God tell us take your this life for a test to believe or not, and He will appear Himself to defend other. No, He will stay and He will see who will believe and He will not believe, disbelieve. And at the end, when the test is finished, of course you will see the truth by yourself. But now you have a chance. If you don't get a chance, this opportunity to believe, you are free. If you want to be criminal, you are free. If you want to kill others, you are free. But it doesn't mean if I pray for others and God will save them because I will pray. No, God they will take the rights, He will punish the others. By the way, they will get the punishment in the earth before they will live. They will suffer. They can't sleep when they want to sleep. They can't. They will carry the shame all his life, and after they do the mistakes, not the God. So it's their mistakes. Why we will say I'm pride, so the others they will be perfect. No, it's not like that, bro. I hope you will get the point. Thank you. Take the mic.
So this is the time that you should apologize, as I assume you just wasted all my time. You didn't bring any other point, and you could easily say, "I'm sorry, man. I didn't want to say He accepts all my prayers. There are many prayers that God didn't accept." You could say that. You don't have to explain all these irrelevant stuff. Okay, you didn't have to apologize. You could say, "Ah, sorry, man. Like, just I said it wrongly, or like I wish I added that part. I didn't mean God accepts all my prayers. But after I warned you and after I interrupted you, then you said, no, God doesn't accept all my prayers. Okay. So how to understand God exists? If God doesn't accept all prayers, how do you know that the ones, that came true your wishes because of God? How can you know that? We're talking about evidence for
First,
God. You pray,
okay.
you get something, and you don't get something sometimes. No, that's not a good evidence.
Thank you. First I didn't say God accept all my wishes.
But you
I
didn't.
said a lot of things I see in my life I was looking for,
You said it
and I
later
was
on.
asked.
Anyway,
I
it's okay. I don't want to go and smash on the same point. Okay,
Yeah.
at the beginning, you didn't say that. Okay, because our topic is about evidence for God. Okay, that was my question, and you were speaking about your
It's
prayers,
a
and
recall,
you gave an
bro.
example. I didn't entrap you all that time, if you remember. Even if you were just wasting my time, it was obvious that you were wasting my time. I let you talk. Okay, you should let me talk also. So one point that you said people pray to God, therefore God exists is a bad argument. You should know that. Okay. And I even raised the bar. I said, even if atheist people are praying for God, that doesn't mean God exists. And I explained why people pray to a God because we want to survive. And that's period. Okay. That's very simple. When you're in need of help, you use every possible way to save yourself from that condition, either physically or mentally, or many different ways. Okay. So that's the best explanation. God is not the best explanation when people pray to God, because people are born into that culture where other people believe in God. Okay, you learn it like a language. Okay, so when you're in need of help, you use the language, right? You say, "Hey," and "Hello, I need help," right? You use the language, right? It's natural because you want other people to understand you. You use your language, okay? What other things that you use everything. And religious beliefs are included. Your brain uses them. Your brain doesn't give a fuck about what you believe or what you don't believe at that time. Even if you're an atheist, the brain says, no, 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 no. I need to calm down. Believe that there is a supernatural being who's watching us, saving us, judging correctly, and blah blah. No, no, no. I learned this, man. Your father, your mother told me this. That they taught me these beliefs. Okay, let me use them. That this is what your brain does. That's why you have the illusion that, oh, look, there must be God. Why? Because all people pray when they're in need of help. By the way, that's probably not true. Not all people pray to a God in such conditions, but yeah, many do that. Why? Because they want to survive. They want to feel better. It gives them comfort. That's why. That doesn't mean that's true. And when it comes to the prayer part, like, yeah, that's why we cannot use prayers as a good tool to reach the truth. If sometimes it doesn't work, if sometimes it works, like, you cannot trust it. You cannot trust that. You're saying, oh, I have a watch. Sometimes it's showing me the time correctly. Sometimes it doesn't. Then why should I use that watch? I don't need. It's broken. 2 points. Oh,
Do you hear me?
you're audible. Yeah.
Thank you. And I want to mention something. If you see me, I'm wasting your time. First, it's not good because here we discuss and you can get some information from me, and I can get some new information from you. So we exchange here. If you see me, I'm wasting your time, I can leave this conversation
You're
first.
free,
I
man.
can,
You can do whatever you want.
yeah, I can, yeah, I know I
Oh,
can
don't
do
worry. Like
whatever I do.
I can
I,
handle my problems by myself. If
yeah,
you're
because you
wasting
too,
my
you,
time,
you,
annoys me a lot. I can easily kick you. Don't worry about that. Okay. So if you're
because you
here,
too
that
wasting my
means
time
still it's bearable.
saying a lot of wrong things for me, but I accept it because
I
here we
said a lot
discuss.
of wrong things about you. Tell me one of them.
Yeah, because
Tell me one
it's
of them.
something it's something for it's related to your point of view.
Tell me
Something you
one thing that I
um,
said wrong about
yeah,
you.
I will tell you a lot of things. I can say something and you will see it. I'm just wasting your time, and the opposite.
No, that's not opposite. Like, you were wasting my time. That
Yeah,
was true.
you need to
So
be.
you're saying that's not something wrong. That's true. Okay. Tell me another thing that you think I was wrong about you.
You're wrong because you said
Tell me something else that you think I'm wrong about you.
if other people die, God doesn't exist. No, it's
If other people die, God doesn't exist. Oh, come again? Come again?
yeah, you didn't say
I have never
you have a
said
lot of.
such kind of a thing.
What did you say? You
You
said
tell
a
me.
lot of people die, genocide, something like that, right?
Genocide? I didn't even use the word.
You didn't talk about that. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, you're
Before
wrong
those
again.
things, not now, not now. Before, when I said
Okay.
when I was talking about why God accepts some prayers and other prayers no.
Yeah.
You remember that?
You were talking about that. I was not talking. I just made 2 points. I said if
Okay,
some
maybe
prayers
I
are
imagine.
working, if some other prayers are not working, I said that's not a good tool. And I gave you the example of watch. If watch shows you time sometimes correct, sometimes not, that's a bad tool. Don't use it, okay? And I mentioned about why people pray even if they don't believe a God exists. I explained that the best explanation is our survival instincts. We want to survive. That's why we use everything that we know, okay? But that
Yeah.
doesn't mean God exists. Only I made 2 points. What the hell you're talking about? And you're saying you said something wrong about me. I was not telling things about you. I only one thing you were wasting my time, and I'm still thinking the same. You see, I
Yeah.
just have to repeat things, useless things. We have topics, and now we're not talking about the topic. We're just repeating what we said.
I will answer your question,
Which one?
and I will. I hope I won't waste your time.
Which question?
Not question, but the point of view. I'm
You
sorry.
you said
I told you my English is not very good.
okay.
Even though
It's
I'm
because of
trying to
English.
explain my point of view.
You want to
If you
explain your
talk,
point of
yeah,
view about God's existence?
yeah, the God existence.
Okay, please make it short.
In this life, we have 50% to believe. The other chance is not to believe. We are free. We are free. God gave us this chance to believe, and He said in His book, you are free to do anything you want, but it's not logic. In the test, He will come and He will say, Cuckoo, I'm here. I'm God.
Sorry,
Please worship me.
Ismail.
Pray to
Sorry,
me.
sorry. You're preaching your religion right now. I cannot allow that. Okay. You're saying, "Oh, God is saying this thing in my book." And you didn't prove a God exists, so you
Not
can't
my
say
book only, bro. I can
it's your
prove
book.
it with verses,
You're not
and you will
proving.
check.
You're just telling me this is written in my book, and I don't care. I want to know why you think that those
If
things are true. You're not doing that.
you
You're just
don't
saying that
care,
this is what my book says, and I don't have to care about your
you
book till you
can't you
prove
can't
what you say
ignore
is
the
true.
books, bro. You can't ignore the message of Him
I
because you
can.
want to
I
prove the
can.
existence.
I can, Ismail. I read your book many times. That's why now I choose to
Really,
ignore.
bro?
Yeah, really. Yeah, I know
I bet on you.
your book better than you know. I bet on that also.
Ah,
Okay.
oh man, oh
Yeah.
man.
Oh man. Yeah. Yeah.
No,
Oh man.
no,
That's
no.
why I'm ignoring. So
If you
you are the one who thinks wrongly about other people. You think that I don't know your book. That's also wrong. So you see, are you taking notes? How many times you're
just
wrong?
give me
And this
one verse in my book,
one verse.
I will shout my mouth.
Oh, really?
Yeah, if you
Ah,
read it, if
if I
you read
read
it.
it,
Yeah,
why I shouldn't think that you're
about
gonna
the
say, oh
existence
no,
of
you up
God.
up on the page and you're reading from there. Why I shouldn't think that you're gonna just bring excuses if I start quoting something.
But don't just from your mind. What you remember
Well, ask me any topic, then I'll tell you.
of the
Okay.
same topic, the existence of God.
Oh God. Okay. In your book it says that there is only one God.
Uh, everyone, if you ask some child,
Ah,
I
you're
told you
bringing
verse.
excuses.
Give me a
This is our
verse. Give me
topic.
a verse. Give me a
I'm giving you
verse.
words. Like why the
Give me
hell
a
you're
verse.
bringing excuses? I just
Give me
did
a
what you
verse.
wanted. That's a verse from the Quran.
It doesn't exist a verse like you said. Give me a verse,
Really,
complete
really.
verse.
So it doesn't say like God is only one in the Quran.
It exists. Give me a verse.
Why you're lying then? You said it
Give me
doesn't
a
exist
verse.
in the word in the Quran. It's a
I
verse
told
from the
you
Quran.
entire verse, not God
Entire
is
verse?
only
Which
one.
verse? Which verse you want me to give you? Like I'm not fucking memorizing a book here. Do you
So
want
you
me to
said
give you something
I will.
specific? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm preparing your
that's
escape.
what I
I'm
mean.
helping you to escape. Don't worry, okay? I do it intentionally because you are preparing to escape. I want to give you good excuses.
That's what I mean, man.
Yeah.
Something specific, not
Ismail. Like, I bet you know Quran less than I know.
what?
How can we test that?
You bit what?
I bet I know your book better than you know.
Bro, I memorize 1 or 4 of Quran in Arabic.
So
Me.
you memorize the
I
Quran.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So tell me, what does it mean, Alif Lam Mim?
Alif Lam Mim, even the scientific of Islam,
Okay. You see, I
they
proved,
don't know.
I proved, I
Listen,
proved
listen,
you
listen,
that
listen,
you
listen,
know
listen,
less
listen.
than I know.
It's manipulation.
It's not manipulation. It's
you
the proof that you don't know your book. Even if you memorize your book many times, you show that you don't know about your book. Okay, I know better than you know. That was my claim. Anyway, I lost all my interest, and I have neck pain. Oh.
You hear me?
I hear you.
Explanation. I can't explain the Quran, but I memorize it.
I
Most
don't care.
of the
No
verses.
need to memorize a book if it's written. It's a book. You can open, you can
I
read it. You don't need to memorize that. Why should I
I
value
need to
your
memorize. I need to memorize to do prayers, because when we do prayers as a Muslims, we don't hold the book in our hands most of
Okay.
time.
Okay.
That's one reason.
You don't need to memorize the whole Quran to make
Listen to get
prayers,
information.
Ismail.
Listen.
You should just listen, Ismail. You don't need to memorize the whole Quran to pray, okay?
Listen.
Ismail, say yes. Yeah, I was wrong. I don't need to memorize the whole Quran to pray. Say yes. I was wrong about
Of
this one
course,
also.
yes.
Okay,
I
then
didn't say
why the hell you're saying that I need to memorize the Quran to make prayer? No, you don't need to. It's enough to memorize
not all
some
Quran. Listen, I say verses.
verses. No, you didn't say verses. You said Quran.
Oh God. Not all Quran. Not everyone can memorize Quran. If you
That was my point.
memorize
Yes,
all
now you agree
Quran,
with me,
you
but
get
without
more
saying I'm sorry I
satisfaction
was
from
wrong
God.
about that. You
I
agree with
don't need
me
to
this time
apologize for
without
something I
saying
didn't say.
you said I memorized the Quran to pray. That's what you said.
The Quran in Arabic, it doesn't mean all the Quran. You have
It doesn't
a wrong.
mean the whole Quran.
No, the Quran. If you say I memorize Quran, it doesn't mean all Quran.
Okay, so if you
Surah,
memorize
it
just
means
one
surah.
surah, let's say Al-Fatiha, 4 times, you memorize, so what? That's what you meant when you
Fatiha
said
or Ikhlas or Al-Baqarah or something. It's
how
called
many
Quran.
how many surah you memorized every time?
I memorized 10 hizb, and it in your language it means 15 chapter.
You memorize 15 chapters each time.
Yes.
Okay. So not the whole Quran. So what? So what?
What's your question? I didn't understand.
You're saying like
What's
how many
the
chapters you memorize? Okay, so what? Yeah.
If you
You
memorize
memorize.
something, you get satisfaction from God. Just
Um,
the word of God. That's another
I
purpose.
don't need your
For do
satisfaction
prayers.
about your readings, man. Like
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking. I'm talking.
I need
Uh-huh.
evidence for your claims. Just because you read something or you memorize something, that doesn't mean it's true.
Of
That's the
course,
whole
yes.
purpose.
I
Of
didn't
course,
say the
yes.
opposite.
Yeah, you didn't say that's why you're wasting the time. Like, I need that, okay?
In this point, exactly, I don't say the opposite. If you read something, it
Very
doesn't mean
good.
it's correct.
Very good. So
Or
then
it's true.
why the hell you just started quoting from your book? You're saying, oh, God says this, God says this. If you
I
if you
will
accept
explain
that,
this point exactly.
if you accept that reading something doesn't mean it's true, then why the hell you were reading to me from your book?
I will say what? Why? Because if you want to prove the existence of God, you have only one thing, the message of God. You can't say, I want to, it's related to this
Now you're
subject,
contradicting
to this
yourself
topic.
because you said that reading something doesn't mean it's true. Now you're saying that
If you talk in general, if you read in news in Facebook, it doesn't mean it's true. Yes. But if I said, someone says something about a topic, you will ask me what he said. You understand the point?
Yeah, I read
I
the
hope
Quran
you
many
understand
times.
it.
I read the Quran many times. I don't see any good evidence to prove a God exists.
Yeah, you can, someone see and another one see and other one,
What do you
and I
see?
will give
What
you a
do you
verse.
see? What do you see? I don't need the words. I
I will
need
tell you what I see.
evidence for
There
those
is a
claims.
verse says someone, they are blind in their
Oh,
hearts.
fuck,
Not
man.
not
Fuck,
not
man. Now you are being
uh,
disgusting.
no, you
You are
discussing
being
saying these things.
disgusting. You're being disgusting by saying that I'm blind. You are blind. I can also say that. I can say that you are dishonest. I can say that you are evil. I can say
No,
that.
bro, I
Then
didn't.
why the
I
hell
don't
you're telling me
insult
that
you.
I'm
Why you are
blind?
not
You did it.
polite?
You did that. You're not polite. You are the one who is not polite. You said that I'm not.
Stay 1 year.
You said that I am blind.
No, I didn't say your blind. I say your
Oh,
heart.
my heart. You're
You.
dishonest right now, Yakubi. And then now you're
By the word
laughing.
verse,
You're so dishonest.
I was researching the verse, and you see
Yes.
yourself as a blind.
You
And
said
actually,
that
it's the
you
truth.
no, this is not the truth. You like the truth is you're a disgusting, dishonest
Bro,
person.
calm down, calm down, calm down. It's
No,
okay.
I'm not gonna calm down
Come.
because you are an evil person. I'm not gonna do that.
Okay,
Now, why should
bro.
I tolerate disgusting people here?
Why you insult,
Because
bro?
you,
I don't
because
insult
you
you.
claim that I am blind. That's why.
No, I say the verse
No,
says.
why the hell you're talking about the
Listen.
words? Okay,
Listen.
he's disgusting. Anyway, I'm gonna block him. I don't want to waste my time with disgusting people. He's even laughing. What a dishonest person he is. And my neck pain is increasing. Zionists, Christians, shame on you. What a title. There's a room out there.
On iLocal?
No, it's on Free for Talk. Okay.
Oh, that's by one of the famous personalities here. Wonderful.
Which one?
Like the owner plays a lot of taboo games and stuff, I guess.
Maybe.
And code names as well.
I'll jump into. And I'm gonna make it the last
Yeah.
room, because my neck pain is
Okay.
killing me. And the toxicity level has increased here on Free for Talk because of such kind of people. Like, do you see like how they're those people? When you don't believe in something, they say you're blind, you don't understand, or you don't want to accept. You're just fucking stubborn or idiot or whatever. That's why you don't believe. The accusation.
Yeah.
And they don't look at on the mirror. Maybe they are those people. Like they just read it, that means they're not someone like that. Okay? Maybe that's true, by the way. Maybe I'm so fucking blind and arrogant that I don't want to understand. Okay? Maybe that's true. Like that's not the part that irritated me. The irritating part is these people think that they're not like that. That's the part
Yes.
that irritates me a bit. Like I can accept that I'm blind. Okay? I was just playing with him. But the real reason is why I'm so annoyed that those people can be the blind people and they accuse other people. Like imagine you're saying that, oh, you're a bad guy. Okay. You're also a bad guy, maybe. I will
But like
jump into
when they say you're a bad guy, they automatically assume that they are the good one.
that's the
That's
thing.
why.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the point. That's the point. I'm jumping.
No worries. Yes, ready.
Neck pain, neck pain, neck pain. There it
Maybe you
is.
should do that rotation like clockwise and anti-clockwise 5 or 10 times in one
Okay.
direction and
No,
the
no,
another.
no. I should stop streaming. That's how I can get rid of half of the pain. It's because of the mic, man. Somehow I position myself, so that my audio goes properly, and that's causing the pain.
Uh, you should make some permanent changes so that it doesn't
Oh, I did.
prolong.
I did. Like I used my other mics. I used Bluetooth headphones, but the audio quality was bad. I checked it. I don't want to give a bad audio quality.
Yes, the guests and other speakers can afford to do that, but like if it comes from your side, not good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hmm. I'm getting hungry also. That's good. Mm. Do signs affirm the Trade Center report? I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, Trade Center. Oh my God. They're talking about 9/11. Ah, anyway, I think that's the end, V.
We can
Seemingly, and where is
call it a day.
Volk? I promised him 15 minutes and he disappeared.
Oh, he's maybe the best thing he can do, like you can do, or like we all can do, if he's really excited about some point, you ask him to write and give it to you, like
No,
in
no,
brief,
no.
like
That doesn't work. Like he tapped me, and I told him I didn't get it. Also,
then that's a problem.
yeah, I should work on it heavily. I don't think 15 minutes will be enough, but if you're listening, Volk, that's the time. That's the time. Don't miss the bus. MG Muhammad. Muhammad. Muhammad.
Hi,
Hi.
how are you?
I'm okay. How about you?
Brother.
Hey, man. You're audible, man, but your audio is a little bit muffled. But I can hear you.
English level 1.
Non parle français.
تتكلم بالعربي؟
لا.
أنا لا أنا أفهم قليل الإنجليش.
Oh, good. That's a big problem then.
أريد أتعلم.
أنا لا فهمت باللغة العربية أيضا.
Where from?
I'm from heaven. Anyway, we cannot.
We should call it a day.
Yeah, probably. I'll just wait a little bit more to catch Volk
I
if
said the
he's
vote. Yes,
around.
yes, I get it.
Yeah,
Maybe
to
maybe
keep
Zero
my
was here,
promise.
but
Zero?
he
Who is
left
Zero?
as someone joined with like who had the name Zero, and he must have
Do you know
seen you
him?
guys. No, I don't know him. I'm just like
Hmm.
assuming that he
Okay,
saw you
got it,
speaking
got
in
it.
some foreign language, and then he left.
Oh, okay. He's not patient then. It was just some
Yes.
seconds.
It was hardly 5-7 seconds.
Oh, yeah. Happy Gene. Jelly bean, Gene bean, Gene. Happy, happy, happy. Happy, happy, happy. Hello, mic up. Speak up. If not, then that will be no communication. Okay, Thomas.
Okay, Phil. Like by the time Thomas says something,
No, he cannot.
he already left. Okay, Chacha, I get it. So I was wondering when someone says that they're not very good at some language.
I don't
So
trust.
so
I mean,
yes, because
yeah,
yes,
mostly
I'm just trying
it's
to
wrong.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be two way also, no? Like I don't say that it has to be two way, but like it has to be proportional. So like when I say I don't understand a language, I cannot express, but it also means like everything that is being said I cannot understand also. People generally accept this part that oh I cannot express, but I have hardly seen anyone
Yeah.
saying that.
Sure,
Yes, I'm not very
sure.
good at a language. I understand.
It is possible. Yeah, it's possible. That's why they don't understand or they're not able to express. That's true. But I tried it many times. We really. When I speak to their in their language, they do the same job. They fail the way that they fail in English. So sure, that doesn't
You had a
mean next person will be the same. Maybe
you had an
it's true.
interpreter someday, no?
I
If
had
you
what?
remember,
Oh, that
like
was a long
you
time
said.
ago.
Yes, but I somehow remember that there was a
Oh,
girl, I think, and then you said, okay, some Arabic translator or something,
yeah,
and
we tried it, yeah, with translators also, and they were making the same points.
that was fun.
Yeah. Ow. Vogue. Uh,
Maybe if we stay here for like couple of more minutes, then it's on record, so we can always give him this reference that we waited. That would be for
we have
lifetime.
evidence. Yeah, we have evidence at least. Yeah. Okay. I'm sending a DM. Maybe he can catch that somehow. Mm, okay. Investigation. Bam, 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 bam. Ba-da, 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 ba-da-da-da. Oh my god. Maybe I should type his message. I mean, copy paste his message into ChatGPT to understand what he meant.
And then like before you give that prompt, you tell that like this is my friend and he speaks in this way only. So next time when you put, you don't have to explain. It would decipher in the same manner.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, there's only one thing that we should do is to decipher what he's saying. Anon. Nanan, 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 nanan. I'll speak tomorrow. Okay, man, why are you shouting? My ears are so sensitive. By the way, I don't give a fuck about that. If they type in capital, they can do that.
Yes. I also never worried about this until I realized that people take capital letters to be like shouting or in raised
Yeah,
voice.
yeah, but I think they also have the right. I cannot judge them because some people use that in that manner. They know that it means this, okay? So they feel like, yeah, you know, it's happening the way that we talk also. So I think their reactions are normal. But me, I don't care.
Yes. Same here. Like they can speak in italics also. Like they're dancing or they're very happy singing. I don't
Yeah.
mind.
Oh, I remember once there was a guy using like those capital letters and small ones at the same time, like a mixture.
Mm.
Anyway, maybe next time. Volk, we waited. We have evidence for that.
Yes.
Maybe tomorrow. I'm very tired, sleepy. Uh, okay, like who's there? Scamchan Crisp. Who else? Paul, thanks for being here, man. Scam, Vibecon, Asteroid Ruler, We, Volk. What was his name? Peregrine. Yeah. Oh, Michelangelo was there. Okay. Some other folks, if I missed the name. Oh, Silverlocks. By the way, like, which one is Silverlocks here? It's FDBHH4? Probably that's the one I'm always missing. Because some names are not visible to me on my phone. Yeah, but yeah, let's don't forget Silverlocks. Yeah. Probably that's her second one. Yeah. Okay, we thanks again. We
Thank you.
today it was short. I mean 3 hours, not that much short, but
Yeah.
still is short. Anyway. Such a report. Ooh. Anyway. Let me share this link for those people if they want to continue about these reports. Here's the link for you guys. And yeah. Thanks for being here. See you, I hope, tomorrow.
Yeah. And just like before you go, just last